Now being filmed from the drone in the studio, the ultimate flyer, the easiest to fly drone we've ever created, and out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it with full HD, 2 cameras on board, and even Follow Me built in. This thing is incredible, Rob.
What he said. It's 046215. You can either order online at ShopOnTV.co.uk, or you can use the phone 033 33 241 241. You can use the phone to buy a drone. Drone phone, phone drone, you decide. Here is the website, and if you that's not the word I was trying to use. If you click on, that's what you do with the web, you click, don't you? Click on our latest show products and you will see everything that we have put together for you this evening. There are 2 drones. Not only have we got the GX Pro Ultra, we also have, if you wish to upgrade to a full HD camera and have GPS capabilities, we've got the GPS drone back in stock. You'll also notice there are some batteries there. Don't buy the single ones because you'll waste money. Get the twin pack and you'll save 20 quid on the GPS ones and 15 quid, I think it is, on the regular ones. They're not cross compatible, so don't try and buy the GX Ultra batteries for the GPS or vice versa, because they won't work. We also got some storage solutions, some hooks, and we have, coming up later, Richard the Wonder Broom. It was Wonder Horse, wasn't it? Who was the Wonder Horse? What was his name again? We'll get somebody researching that now. Hello to everybody watching, by the way. If you want to shout out a thank you, a hello, a happy birthday. We are live until 3 AM. I want to say a big hello to all of the Bristol girls, our wonderful college students who maybe are watching tonight, Minty and the gang. And no, I wasn't under pressure to be serious the other night. I was just actually doing my job for a change. But tonight's all about fun, fun, fun. And who cares about sun, sun, sun? Because this thing you can fly whenever you like, wherever you like, with certain restrictions that we'll cover throughout the show. Richard.
Thank you so much. The best-selling drone we've ever brought to British TV in the best and biggest and best value bundle we've ever brought to air. This is your drone. Now, over the last 3 years, here in ShopOnTV, we've become one of the biggest retailers drones in this country. We're talking tens of thousands of drones that we love making, you love flying, but this drone is different, special, top of its field, and it's taking features you'd normally expect in drones, 800, 900 to £1,000. Now, we're not talking about 1 or 2 of those features, we're talking about virtually every single one and more. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera direct to the screen of your phone. But listen to this. We've also given you 2 cameras on board. 2 cameras, normally to £700 or £800 drones. It's in your GX Pro, exclusive here to ShopOnTV. No other shop, no other retailer, just you at ITV and STV being able to get it right now live. 2 cameras on board, 2 different ways of filming, and that's normally over 800 quid. And then we did something else. The lens in here, not a normal lens, we've put in a gesture control lens. They're normally in £800 to £900 drones. This drone can now recognise your face, your features. If you do a V sign, it will take a photo of you. Hand up starts a video, hand down stops a video, but listen to this. This drone can track the palm of your hand. So if you've never flown before, Grandad wants to go, the drone will lock onto his hand, and as you move, the drone will follow you filming as you fly. And then, pièce de résistance, normally over 1,000 quid, we've added Follow Me into your GX Pro. So this drone now will follow you, walking the dog, skiing, out with your friends and family. This thing is unbelievable. It's incredible. But what makes it even better, one step up from any other shop, any other retailer, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. The technology we built into your GX Pro means that you can use it instantly. Whatever your skill level, beginner, intermediate or pro, this is a pro level drone without needing to have a pro level price, but can film in a pro level way. Absolutely unbelievable, absolutely incredible, and I want to talk you around it and tell you why it's brilliant, because this is our GX Pro, the best-selling drone we've ever brought to British TV. So look, let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why this is definitely the right drone for you, your friends, your family, and anyone who's always wanted to learn to fly. Now, number one, we're talking about a full-size drone. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but also remains fully flexible. So you can bash it, knock it, hit it, smash it, this drone will come back for more. It will go closer to the wall, closer to the tree. In fact, we have people, you'll see later with our reviews, that have got £1,000 drones at home who've bought the GX Pro to do their close-up shots. No £400 repair bill here, and it does it just as good. And I'll tell you why. Because that, Rob, is an HD video camera. Don't get me wrong, there are other drones with HD cameras, but normally you're popping out a memory card, having to put it in a laptop, PC, games console, just to see what you're doing. This is different, so different. This drone live streams to the screen of your phone. Now, there is no in-app purchase here. There is nothing to buy. What the drone sees live, you see live. Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, Zoom it to your friends and family. So, Rob, you're now live. I could be filming you in full, in HD, allowing you to be filmed, make movies. This thing is incredible. Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it. If you've got YouTube, you could have this up there being viewed while the drone is still flying, but it gets better. If this was a £1,000 drone in the shops right now, that would be a fixed lens angle. One shot, one direction, one way of filming. This is different, so different, because with one finger on the button, we built in an electronic gimbal. So now you can choose your angle of shot over 120 meters in the air. So if the kids are playing football, now you can film that magic shot from above, the birds flying underneath the drone, over your trees, over your friend's wedding venue. You can do those professional level shots without needing to be a pro to do it. That is all built into your drone, but here goes the real magic. Here's the special bit. Here's the bit that's why we are now the biggest retailer of drones, we believe, in this country. With the GX Pro, you don't have to touch those control sticks. You don't have to learn. Maybe you had a drone. It hit the ceiling, hit the floor, you couldn't control it all over the place. It wasn't you, it was the drone. This is different, so different. Because with one finger, one button, 3, 2, 1, boom! You've just learned to fly out the box, 20 seconds, hovering like it's sitting on a piece of string. This thing is unbelievable. No hands on the controller, the most stable, easiest to fly drone we have ever created. But I want to prove it to you. I want to show you something. Now, I apologize to every other retailer in the country that isn't able to do this. Hands off the controller. I am presenting to you the drone that, as a beginner, out the box, 20 seconds, one finger, one press, you can do it. Now, why? Altitude lock, 2 levels of stability. If the wind gets your GX Pro, it remembers its height and it auto-corrects. So the drone knows its height in the air. You don't have to touch it, you don't have to do anything. The drone does it for you, but this is the best bit. We have also got an angle lock in the drone. So if the drone changes its angle, it knocks into something, it rights itself. You don't have to do it, the drone does it. And then hand control. The camera underneath locks the floor into shot. It allows you to now fly it from the palm of your hand. No controller needed, no learning, no worrying. As a beginner, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly this drone. But it gets better, Rob. Because now we've looked at how stable it is. Now we've looked at how you can fly it tracking the palm of your hand. Let's look at that camera. Because we use studio cameras here at ShopOnTV that cost tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of pounds to set up. This is me on drone cam. V-Sign takes a photo.
With all your cable.
Oh, don't worry, let's give it a click.
Yeah.
That'll do it. That's my wire feed direct to the screen. So V-Sign takes a photo. 3, 2, 1, recognises my gesture, and boom, photo straight into the memory of my phone. Hand up starts a video. Hand down stops a video. The drone recognises me. That gesture control, normally 800 to 900 quid. But Rob, here's the real magic. We don't have one camera on board. So right now you're on camera number 1. Now I apologise to a producer I know called Chaz, who spent over £1,000 on a drone. His drone had one camera. With one click of the button, we've now got 2. So Rob, you're on camera number 1. I'm now on camera number 2. This could be over 120 meters, the down camera. I've got a vlogging shot, top left, camera number 3. 3 shots in one from the same drone at the same time, under 180. This thing is incredible. but it's about to get even better because how easy is the GX Pro to fly? Now watch this. Speed number 1 is nice and steady, up the stairs, round the banisters. If you're a beginner, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. And this is proportional control. The second I let go of the controller, the drone stops dead. That means you're in full stability, full control at all points, but no. Click it again, doubles that speed. We're now an intermediate flyer. We haven't had to buy a new drone, Rob. We haven't had to buy a new camera. We haven't had to upgrade anything. It's in the same drone you learn out the box in 20 seconds. This thing is immense. And then it gets better, because with one more click, up to 25 miles an hour, a pro-level drone that you bought out the box, 20 seconds you learn how to fly. This is incredible, it's unbelievable. 3 drones in one, beginner, intermediate or pro, with the live streaming camera. This thing is immense, this thing is incredible, but it gets even better still. Because when you get to a pro level of flying, maybe you don't want to use the controller, maybe you don't want to use your hands on the controls to fly it. With the GX Pro, finger, controller off, you can fly the drone from the screen of your phone. Now, Rob, the wire is just so I can show you live in the studio that footage. This is a wireless system. The drone flying up to 120 meters in the air. Those 2 control sticks on the screen, that is the googly eyes becoming the control sticks on my phone, and then lock it onto me. Everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, the drone will follow me. Follow me, built into a drone, under £1,000. This thing is incredible, but it gets better because we didn't just want the best quality drone, the easiest to fly drone, the best camera on a drone. We wanted the most practical drone too. Now, if you spend £600 or £700 on a professional level, high-end, really expensive drone, they take 3 or 4 minutes to set up. So you're setting up, you miss the shot, you miss the memory, you miss that magic moment, but not with your GX Pro. Out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. To give you an idea, that's the size of your GX Pro, that's the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. And no license needed, no registration. This is built to the new Class Drone Zero toy category. So categorically, you need no ID, no registration for this drone out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. But listen, tonight we've got something special. When it was out of stock for a month and we've managed to bring it in, the biggest bundle, the best deal we've ever done, so let me explain. Normally, the GX Pro, the one before we upgraded to the RDM upgrade, upgraded speed, upgraded stability, in your drone tonight, the original drone, 250 quid, drone alone. No extra bits, no extra add-ons, 250 quid. And we didn't sell 1 or 2 of them. We didn't sell 10 or 20, 100 or 200, thousands upon thousands of them. Tonight, at under 180 quid, we're not just giving you your GX Pro, we are giving you an extra battery included as well. So that means we're now giving you double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic. 2 batteries in this bundle, the second one on us. Like it's free, our gift to you for being up at this time at night. And then it gets better, because we are also giving you the storage case too. These are normally worth 40 quid. So now, if you buy a drone normally on its own, you'll always buy the storage case. You wouldn't get a mobile phone without protecting the screen. This protects it. Foam lined, space for the drone, controller, battery 1. Your second battery we're giving you for nothing, Nish Nil Zero tonight in the back right there. This is the ultimate bundle, the ultimate set, the biggest collection, the ultimate drone we've ever created, the best-selling drone we've ever brought to TV. This is your chance to get every pro-level feature you've always wanted. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera, but then the features you never thought you could afford. The 2 cameras on board, normally over 800 quid. The Follow Me, normally over 1,000 quid. In your GX Pro, your chance, your time. The stock meant to last till the end of the summer. We have no idea if we're going to get there. Back in stock after being sold out for us for a month. Your chance, your time, the ultimate drone, the biggest smiles, the biggest fun, the best filming, the best memories made in a drone that whoever you give it to or gift it to, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. Big fun, big smiles, a brilliant gift, and your chance to get it now.
Oh no. Oh gosh. We've been on the air but 15 minutes and already 10% of the stock has been spoken for. Do check out your baskets. It's a blindingly busy night, ladies and gentlemen. Look, let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? It's normally $329.99 the whole bundle. We've got it for $179.99. That gets you the drone, it gets you 2 batteries and the case, as Richard was explaining. If you want to increase your flight time, throw a twin pack of the batteries in as well. 35 quid is the price for 2 of the batteries for this particular bundle of this particular drone. Make sure you get, I should say, the Pro. No, those aren't the right batteries. Those are the FX Pro batteries. GX Pro. So they're on the website. Make sure you get the GX Pro batteries and not the GX Pro GPS batteries, because they don't fit. So these ones, so you need item number 0, actually no you don't, sorry. You need item number 096073. That gives you basically, well, it says how's it a £20 saving? Oh, I see, a £20 saving if you bought both at the full price. I see, yes, absolutely. So 2 batteries, basically for 50 quid, and each one gives you about 20 to 25 minutes worth of flight time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I wanted to say, is this drone the same kind of drone they use to make movies? No, of course it's not. They cost thousands and thousands of pounds. Are the cameras in these drones as good as the cameras in our TV studios? No, of course they're not. These cost thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds. But they are on the GPS, a similar resolution, and they are incredibly high quality. And on the GX Pro Ultra, a 720p camera, again, very, very high quality lens, sensor, and recording capabilities. So what you are going to get is, I would say with the GX Pro, that's an enthusiast drone that will give you pro level features. So you can do all of your aerial shots now if you like making moves, little short films and things like that, or doing stuff for your social media. If you are more serious about your cinematography or your aerial photography, then go for the GPS version. That upgrades you to a 1080p full HD camera. That is definitely something you could use professionally if you wanted. Just bear in mind, if you do use any of these professionally, you would have to buy a license. If you're just using them for leisure and pleasure, then no license or anything like that is required. So for the GPS, £150 saving as well, from £409.99 down to £259.99. Extraordinary features that has, it really, really does. But that I would consider more of a prosumer level. So if it's just for fun, and for goofing around and a bit of social media and a bit of a laugh and a lark when you go to the park with a dog. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't call the missus that, should I? Then get yourself the GX Pro. And if you are more in that prosumer category, maybe you do wedding videos and things like that, or you know, maybe you're really trying to monetize your social media. Again, if you do monetize it, if you use it professionally, you would have to get a license, but otherwise, you don't need one for fun. Right, that's 046215. Please always, always, always follow the drone code. We've used a very handy little acronym for drone. D, don't fly near airports or airfields. That happened again only a couple of weeks ago, didn't it? And all kinds of havoc was let loose. R, remember to stay below 400 feet. And actually, you have no choice with this. They're actually limited to 120 meters in any direction up or around. Obviously, you can't go down 120 meters. Well, I suppose unless you were at the foot of a cliff. Observe your drone at all times. Never take it or let it go out of sight. Never is the N, fly near aircraft. And E, enjoy responsibly. Maybe that's what the E on my name is, Roblox with an E. To be enjoyed responsibly. I like that, I think so. We are live, of course. If you've got any questions, thoughts, concerns, issues, remarks or comments, then you can just shoot us a message, studio@shopontv.co.uk. Leslie, go ahead. Who did what? Paul says it looks amazing. Paul, it is amazing. How long, let's ask the expert, how long, Richard, would a double battery pack last? Or how long would one last, and then we'll double it?
Okay, each of our batteries on our GX Pro will last between 15 and 20 minutes of flight time. Now, you'll get slightly more time if you're flying with the wind, slightly less if you're flying against the wind, but up to 20 minutes of flight time per battery. With the double one, the second battery we're giving you for free tonight, because you're getting 2 in this bundle, you're going to get up to 40 minutes of flight time. Now, by the way, if you go onto the website and buy the 2 extra batteries, that's special deal bundle. With 4 batteries, you never have to stop charging and flying. So while one battery is charging, the other one is flying it, and you can keep shifting between them and never ever need to stop flying. It's incredible.
My apologies, I said 20 to 25 minutes.
Yep.
I think that's on the GPS, isn't it?
Yes, it is. 15 to 20
15
minutes
to 20
on the GX.
Ultra.
Yep.
20 to 25 on the GPS. There are your batteries as well, your twin pack, £50. They're normally £35 each. Again, only those ones for the GX Pro Ultra. I almost changed it today and put Ultra in there, and I forgot to do it. If you want the GPS, then even though our pictures look identical, they're just a picture. They are slightly different batteries. And then, sorry, say that again, Leslie. Leslie's my producer. Oh, yes. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, when I get this at home, what am I going to do? Am I going to be left out in the cold? No, you're not, because if you go all the way down to the bottom of any of the drone pages, not only will you have a link to the drone code, but there's also a link to the videos of Richard Meyer, with an E, explaining everything you need to know.
There's 4 of me there, but you only have to click the one for the drone you've bought, and I will take you through from first opening the box to getting it in the air, how to connect it, how to set it up, how to work it, and that's all there included in the bundle. Now look, this is one of the biggest drone years we have ever known, and I'm hearing in my ear, how many of you have got them into baskets?
20%
Please, if you want it, 20%. Check them out. Yeah. Check them out, because we don't know how much stock we're going to have left at the end of this show. Now let me explain why it's brilliant. This is a drone that has every feature you've always wanted. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, it's in your drone. But what makes this special, what makes it different, one step up from any other shop or retailer, we've thrown in features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board in your GX Pro. That follow me, normally over £1,000 in your drone. We build this exclusive for you. No other shop, no other retailer. ShopOnTV, only you on ITV, only you on STV can see it and buy it. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, because this drone is incredible. By the way, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. That's the difference. That's why it's now the best-selling drone we've ever brought to TV, why we believe we're now the biggest retailer of drones in this country. So let me talk you around it and tell you why it's the right drone for you. Number 1, full-size drone. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but every part designed to be fully flexible. So with this drone, if you get closer to the wall, closer to the tree, this drone will do it. Bounces off, ready to fly. We have people with £1,000 pro-level drones who have bought the GX Pro to use for their close-up shots. They've got a £1,000 drone. They don't use it because of a £400 repair. They use the GX Pro. It is incredible, and I'll tell you why. Because that is an HD video camera. Now, don't get me wrong, there are other drones with HD cameras. Normally, there's a memory card. It records the memory card. You have to pop it out, put it in your lap. You can't see what you're filming until you've filmed it. This is different, so different, because that camera live streams to your phone. Now, there is no in-app purchases here. There is nothing to buy. Works on any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone from Jelly Bean and upwards. The wire, just so we can show it to you live in the studio. There is no wire on your system. You don't need it. It's just so we can show you that footage. Now, what the drone sees live, you now see live. Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it. You can now film your memories, make movies with it, even upload to TikTok while the drone is still flying in the air and start getting likes before you even land that drone. It's incredible, but it gets better. Because if this was a £500 or £600 drone, oh my God, it's going crazy. Please, please check it out to make sure that you can get it. We will deliver it and post it first thing Monday morning to you. Yeah. Now, this camera lens right here, if this was a £600 or £700 drone, in the shops now, that would be a fixed lens camera. That means it can't move. You get one angle, one shot, one direction, one way of filming from it, but watch, this is special. Worth 600, it's normally like 600, on top of a £500-600 drone, that is an electronic gimbal. One button touch on the controller, the camera lens moves itself over 120 meters away. So if that bird suddenly flies out the tree, you can catch that magic moment. If the kids suddenly come outside and want to play football, you catch that magic moment. This is footage that's pro level, flying over your friend's wedding venue. You're going to get that shot over 120 meters in the air with the drone hovering perfectly steady. You are now a pro level filmer without paying a pro level price and without needing to be a pro to learn how to fly it. And that's where the real magic happens, the only serious bit of the show. All the way through, we'll show you loads of features, loads of fun bits, loads of things that you can do. But what you want to know, the only thing you want to know is, can you fly it? Well, maybe you had a drone before, it hit the ceiling, hit the floor, kept going all over the place, you had no control, you couldn't do it, and you thought it was you. It wasn't you. It was the drone that you had. This is different, totally different. And I'll tell you why. We're not going to touch the control sticks. We're not going to try and stabilize it. We're not going to try and learn to keep it steady in the air. Because with one finger, one button, your GX Pro does the whole thing for you. That's out the box,
Hey,
20
caramba.
seconds in the air, hovering like it's I'm not touching it, I don't need to. Hovers like it's sitting on a piece of string, Rob. This drone is incredible, but I want to prove it to everyone. Now, I'm sorry to anyone who's a shop or a retailer, anyone that's been into a shop trying to sell you a drone, that they want to tell you it's really steady, but they won't show it to you. Hands off. I'm presenting to you the GX Pro without touching it, without doing anything to it. That is you out the box in 20 seconds if you've never flown a drone before. Why? Altitude lock. It knows its height in the air. If the wind knocks the GX Pro, it remembers where, I'm not doing it. I don't have to learn it. The drone does it for me. It has an angle lock. So even if the drone knocks into a wall, it remembers its angle and it rights itself. I don't do it, it does it. But the real magic is a second camera underneath, taking a picture of the floor, locking that shot. That's why for the first time ever, you have a drone as a beginner that's as stable as a GPS drone outside using satellites. It locks the shot of the floor, but it allows you to lock it onto your hand. So now, if you're a beginner, you can fly this like Harry Potter. Ooh. It will literally follow you and your hand where you want it to go. This thing is incredible, but it gets better, Rob, because not only is it the most stable, not only is it the most controlled that we do, look at the camera. Here in the studios, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds, but I'm not on a £10,000 studio camera right now. I am on my GX Pro. V-sign recognises my gesture. 3, 2, 1, boom, records that straight into the memory of my phone. It goes into your phone book, into the photo book, so it's already there, memory recorded. Hand up, it recognises me and starts a video. Hand down, it recognises me and stops a video. This is normally over 800 quid. It is built in by us to your GX Pro, but it gets better. Because we're not talking about one camera on board, Rob. This drone, like drones that are 10 times the price, 2 cameras on board. So Rob, I'm filming you on our front camera. I'm now going to be able to film me on the down camera. This could be over 120 meters in the air. This thing is immense, it's incredible. There's a vlogging shot top left. That means I can now film for a full vlog 3 shots at the same time from the same drone under 180 quid. No way. Honestly, in my ear, how many of you are putting this in your basket? Check it out. Make sure it's yours. This thing is incredible. How easy is it to fly? Speed number 1, up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly as a beginner. Remember, one finger, one button, out the box, you can do it. But then when you get to an intermediate level, there's no going into a shop, there's no having to buy another £600 drone, the next level, with an upgrade to pay on the camera, because with one click of the button, we double the speed. We have an intermediate drone in the same drone you learn out the box in 20 seconds. No upgrades needed, everything is free, no subscription, it's in your drone. And then speed number 3. 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance, Rob, in 12 and a half seconds. Doubles that speed. This thing is immense. Now we have the drone, we bring it back. The most stable, easiest to fly drone we've ever created. Indoor, outdoor, day or night. And then it gets better, because with this drone, controller off, we can now fly from the screen of the mobile phone. So we have true pro flying. The wire, just so I can show it to you live in the studio. The second my fingers touch the screens, 2 control sticks appear. They're like little googly eyes. I'm now flying over 120 meters away from the screen, Rob, of my mobile phone. This thing is immense. This thing is incredible. Indoor, outdoor, day or night, and then it locks onto me. Everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, this drone will follow me. A follow me drone, normally 1,000 quid. It's in your GX Pro. And then we get even better, because this drone folds up, fits in your pocket. Take it with you everywhere you go. There is no license needed, no registration, no fee. We built it to the new Class Drone Zero toy category, confirmed. No ID, no registration needed. Your drone out the box, 20 seconds, and you can fly it. Fold it up, fit in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. And to give you an idea of size, that's the size of your GX Pro, that's the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone, take this thing everywhere you go. But now the bundle, the deal. After a month being out of stock, we have done something special for you. Now, the original GX Pro with no accessories, no extras, was 250 quid drone alone. Now, we didn't sell at 250 quid, one or two of them, 10 or 20 of them, 40 or 100 of them. We sold thousands upon thousands. A previous shopping channel before this one, the original GX Pro. We then upgraded it to the RDM upgrade, upgraded speed, upgraded stability, upgraded control. And today, not for 250 quid, for under 180 pounds, we are giving you the GX Pro and an extra battery for nothing, nish, nil, zero, completely like it's free. Double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic. Our way of saying thank you to you for shopping here on ShopOnTV at this time of night. We are doubling your battery life with 2 batteries in the bundle, and then we're adding something else. Now, you would never buy a mobile phone without protecting it with a storage case. Today, we are giving you that £40 storage case for this drone included. So now you have foam line protection for your drone, the controller, battery number 1, the second battery in the back, number 2. So you're getting the entire set, the entire collection ready for you out the box in 20 seconds, beginner, intermediate or pro, to be able to fly it. The ultimate bundle, the ultimate set, the best-selling drone on British TV, and for us here on ShopOnTV has made us, as the manufacturer, RDM, we believe the biggest retailer of drones in this country. Tens of thousands of drones. We love making them, you love flying them. And it gives you every feature you wanted. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR cable, that amazing live streaming camera direct to your phone, and the features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board, normally 700 in your GX Pro exclusive here. No other shop, no other retailer. STV, ITV, you're the only people that can watch it and see it. Then we've thrown in that gesture control lens, the follow me, normally over 1,000 quid. This is the ultimate, this is the best. And every feature you need is in here. And then, whoever you give it to, gift it to, whoever it's, maybe you're not giving it to anyone, maybe you just watched, tuned in tonight and it's for you. No one else, you want it, you want to film, you want to make memories. Out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. The ultimate set, the ultimate collection, the biggest bundle, the best bundle, and your chance to have it delivered before next week. Look, the sun's starting to come out, the weather is starting to change. You're ready to film, fly, and make memories. Your chance, please be quick with the number in baskets. Check them out and enjoy it. Have a great time.
That's why I said just keep it wet or it'll start to get wrinkly. Oh, sorry. Absolutely. Make sure you get the drone. Well, I would say now, but then I would say that's kind of the whole point I'm sitting here, is to encourage you to buy and to inform you as well, to help you make that buying decision that you're going to make just as soon as you want to make it, right now or in the next few moments. Because 25% of the stock is already spoken for. And as for the batteries, oh, don't even get me started. We don't have a lot of the battery twin packs left. They've sprouted legs and they're marching out the door. £50, normally they're £35 each. Use item number 096073. You will get 2, saving you 20 quid instead of 70. 50. Now, if you only want one and you don't care, you don't want to spend 70 and you're happy to spend 35, you could buy an individual one, but obviously you do get much, much better value when you buy the twin pack. They will give you another 15 to 20 minutes of flight time. The great thing about having the twin pack of the extra batteries is while you're using the 2, which will give you about 40 minutes of run time, you can be charging the other ones and then you can hot swap, you know what I mean? I always have enough batteries, particularly with my cinematography equipment, to be able to be using a set of batteries and then have a set charging, so that when the set I'm using run out, you can swap them over, charge the ones you've just used, and so on and so forth. These drones, I'm going to use the F word, ladies and gentlemen. They're fun. They're not going to solve the problems of humanity. They're not going to tackle the cost of living crisis, but they might actually put a smile on your face while you're worried about how you're going to pay your bills. Because look, it's tough out. I realise it's tough. And I've learned of late, and look, I'm not here to preach to you, but that those little moments, those little vignettes of enjoyment and happiness, they're rare these days. And when you can get them, grab them and hold on to them, that's my advice. And I think again, this is pure unadulterated fun. Of course, if you upgrade to the GPS version of the drone, then maybe actually that could become part of your living as well. We'll talk about that in a moment. But when it comes to fun, when you walk the dog, take the drone with you. When you're playing with the kids, take the drone out. It's just one of those things that also will allow you to capture family memories as well if you have a family. Or if you've just started dating someone and you're going for a romantic walk through the woods, take the drone with you. Why does that sound creepy when I describe that? Maybe don't do that. I know you can if you want. Just, I know, I'm a horror fan. It just, I could see all the beginnings of a horror story. On the beach, I should have said beach. A long romantic walk on the beach. Have the drone capture it for you. So all those years later, after you've lived a long, happy life, you can look back and you can remember that moment when you first started your dalliance, when you first started courting, or other such words from the 18th century, before the honeymoon period ran out. Yeah. What was the name of the emailer? Now, Yvonne says, has she got one? She says she loves it. She apparently would use it to video her boyfriend in the back garden. And she wants to know what colour it's available in. And all I can say, Yvonne, is I don't know what colour your boyfriend is available in. It depends how sunny it is, I suppose. Certain times of year, I imagine it may be potentially quite pale and darker during the warmer months, I would suggest. I don't know what base colour we're starting with, admittedly. But you know what I mean. No, the drone is one colour only. By the way, can I just quickly say, because it'll be a while otherwise before I have a chance to, we are going to organise an audience show here at ShopOnTV for probably about 50 to 100 people. So if you have any interest in wanting to come and watch a live show at midnight to 3 a.m, but we might in central London, Covent Garden, but we'll start a bit earlier. There might be a little tipple and some cheese nibbles before we begin the show. Then just email your name and your address and phone number to studio@shopontv.co.uk. Studio@shopontv.co.uk. We might have a student night. So Minty, I hope you're watching. Get all the girls, come down to London. Go down south, across west. Stephen, thank you. He reminded me, it was Champion the Wonder Horse. Never seen it in my life. Well, I must have seen it at some point. Do you know what else is really champion? This drone. It's so champion, it's even got a code. Now it sounds like it's from up north. Oh, that drone, that's champion, that is. But here is what you need to know. Hang on a sec, I've been interrupted. Who is it? What now? It's Haroon's girlfriend's birthday. What's her name? What's her name? Nida. Well, Nida, you need a drone. And then you can film it. All of your lovely romantic moments captured forever on, I was going to say film, video. What we could do is we could sing a happy birthday on the drone, couldn't we? He doesn't look happy about that. No, I tell you what we'll do while we decide, here is a visual representation of the drone code, or video in other words.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone. The UK drone code is published by...
We were going to play it twice and then we thought, nah, it's boring. But important information. Oh, now, ladies and gentlemen. Do you remember Terry Wogan? This is my Terry Wogan moment here. I had the same agent as Terry Wogan. In fact, he owned half the agency. Never helped my career, but anyway. When you see us sitting like this is your opportunity for a Q&A. So if you've got any questions you want to ask Richard before you buy and check out now, please email studio@shopontv.co.uk. What was that email, Leslie? Lawrence wants to, in Essex, the stunt plane, the jet fighter, would that ever have a camera built in?
It won't. The jet fighter is designed for the young kids to be able to learn to fly. It's made of foam, so it's all flexible. We'll talk about the Striker jet a little bit
Striker
later,
jet, yes.
But the Striker jet, no, it doesn't have a camera in it. All the cameras are in the GX Pro and the GX Pro GPS.
Now, we put on the screen age 14 plus, but there are some caveats to that.
It is. Anyone can fly at 14 years old and upwards. Out the box, 20 seconds, you can do it. But even if you're younger than that, a little bit younger, with adult supervision, you can fly.
Yes.
See, the best thing with this drone, and we're going to talk about it again in a bit, you don't need a license, you don't need a registration, you don't need that ID. We built it to the new Class Drone Zero toy category.
So let me hold you there, because every week we get emails saying, insisting
yes,
that this is illegal, that you have to have a license, blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. We've checked with our legal department, we've checked with the is it CAA or
the CAA? Yeah.
Please give some not psycho babble, some Lego babble.
Okay, some legal babble. If you check the law, which is called CAP 1789A, Section 14, Subsection 5, Part 2, it will confirm this drone does not need any ID and does not need registration.
Right.
It's about, we built it to a restriction of the new Class Drone Zero toy category.
Yes.
So it is under 250 grams. It will go over 120 meters, but it won't go like some drones can do 5 miles or 3 miles, which, by the way, no one ever flies them.
Right.
It is built to the level that allows it to require no registration, no ID.
Yes.
You get all the pro-level features. You get all the features you'd expect on a drone, 8-9 times its price, without needing to register.
So was I incorrect? Because I was led to believe that it's restricted to about 120 meters. So
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, it
so
is.
It won't go that much further than 100.
No, the signal will last to 120 metres, so
then,
you can't go the 3 miles or 4 miles or 5 miles.
Right,
Some
right.
high
So you're
end,
safe.
And no
The
one
legality is
ever flies it
built
that way.
in.
Yes, it is, yeah.
In what circumstances, just in case there are people, particularly when we start talking about the GPS, where someone might have to pay for a license, and by the way, the licenses are not that, they're really cheap.
They are.
But when might somebody
The
need...
only time you'll need a license with this drone, as you will with any drone, is if you're selling the footage that you're creating. So if you're using it for a business, so you're filming something and you're selling that footage, you're making commercial gain from it, you will need a registration and a license.
Yes.
If you're using it for personal use with the GX Pro, no license, no registration, no ID, no fee.
Yes.
I don't mind what anyone tells you, it's in the law. And you
Exactly. And the same if it's for your personal social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc. No problem. If you are monetizing those, then that would be considered commercial, and you would need a license. But I don't know. I forgot to look it up. I think it's about 30 quid.
Yeah, it's not.
It's nothing. It really is nothing. But that said, for the average Joe or Josephine. Nothing required. Batteries, but we always get asked about batteries. Let's repeat, how much run time do you get, or fly time?
Okay, each of the batteries between 15 and 20 minutes of flight time. That is normally triple what you'd have on a traditional drone in a shop at this level and price. So 15 to 20 minutes, more time if you're going with the wind, a little less if you're going against the wind, but with here, we're giving you 2 batteries in this bundle. Double the battery, double the fun. It's our gift to you, that second battery, our way of giving you double the flight time, so you're getting up to 40 minutes of flight time with your GX.
It's like a car.
The bundle.
If you put your foot down, not that you can, 20-mile-an-hour limits everywhere in London now. Can't go anywhere. It's so boring. I literally. It's a good thing I go home late at night, because it would put me to sleep driving at that speed. But if you go faster, you use more petrol.
Even
if you
at
go slower.
on this drone, even at full speed, no wind, 20 minutes of flying.
Absolutely brilliant.
It's brilliant.
How do you change the batteries and all of that good stuff?
Dead simple. The battery is in the back here. All it does is clip in and clip out. You get 2 batteries in the bundle. They They are charged via USB, so it can plug into a laptop, PC, games console. If you've got a mobile power bank, you can be in the middle of a field, on holiday, camping, never need a plug point, and you're still able to charge it. All they do is click in.
Did you get the cable?
Yep, you get the cable, you get absolutely everything. It clicks in, you turn the drone on, you turn the controller on, you're ready to fly. If you've got a phone, turn the phone on, the app you download, it's free, there's no in-app purchases, and then you'll live stream it. You can actually see.
So how's it live streaming rather than needing a memory stick? And where are the videos and the photos going?
Okay, so all that happens is when you turn your controller on, and I'll talk you through it because this will show you how you're going to do it at home. So I've connected the drone to the controller. I'm now going to turn my mobile phone on. I will go into my settings, which is for my Wi-Fi settings, and it will find the drone itself. So it will come up as M8720.
It's a mobile hotspot.
The drone is the internet. The drone is the Wi-Fi, not your phone. You don't have to be in a Wi-Fi area. You can be in the middle of a field. You then go to the app. The app is free. There's no in-app purchases. And as soon as you then click on the app, the live streaming will come straight through to your phone.
Essentially, it's a Bluetooth connect or a Wi-Fi connection, rather, not Bluetooth.
To your phone.
From the phone directly to the drone. It's two-way communication. So that means when you take a photo or record a video, it stores it on your phone. So it's exactly as if you were using your phone to take a photo or a video.
Do you know when you take a photo and you go and look in your photo book in your phone?
Yes.
That's where you'll find every video you filmed, every photo you've taken, ready for you to edit, put up to the internet, put it into YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
So if anyone were to ask how many photos or videos can we take?
As many as your phone.
Entirely depends on how much memory or how much hard drive storage you have on your phone. But these days, usually they come with tons of gigabytes of storage. What are the lights for? Just out of curiosity?
Blue lights at the front will tell you the way forward. The red lights at the back will show you the back way. So if you're flying this in the dark, you will always know which direction the drone is facing. So you can always tell where the forward will be and where the back will be by looking at the lights on the front of the drone.
Final question, until such time as somebody else asks something that I haven't thought of. Phone size. What size phone will the gimbal?
This will take a normal size mobile phone. It'll take the maxi size of mobile phone. This works on any Android, any iOS, any Apple phone. The only thing is with a Samsung phone, it works perfectly, but you need to turn your mobile data off. So Samsung have decided that when you're flying a drone, you can't answer your phone call. They don't want you to answer your phone while you're flying
fair enough.
So all you need to do with the Samsung phone is turn your mobile data off, and it still works live streaming.
Now, I would say also, if you've got one of those folding phones, obviously it's not going to work in tablet mode, is it? You wouldn't get a tablet-sized phone in there. So you have to have it folded so that it's normal phone size.
But you can send the video to a tablet if you want to. So if the tablet's on your table, you want to record onto your tablet, you can do that as well.
Because that can connect to the Wi-Fi as well, can't it? Actually, you could connect multiple.
It only allows one at a time.
Only allows
For
one.
security reasons, only one thing can connect to the drone at any one time.
But you could use a tablet, download the app onto the tablet and fly the drone with the tablet.
I could be flying the drone with the tablet. I could be flying the drone just with the controller, with Grandad sitting in the dining room with the mobile phone watching the footage outside. It's incredible.
Well, slap me with a fish. Amazing stuff. So, okay, now tell us a bit about the GPS drone as well.
Okay, so now we have another drone on this show, and it's a drone that is top of its field. Number one, the highest level of drones that we can create. Now, this is a full GPS drone. So let me explain. We've upgraded the camera 1080p in this drone. That's the highest resolution of HD we've ever been able to create. So like the movies you used to watch in the cinema 5-6 years ago, you can now film in that level of quality.
Can I just check? By GPS, you mean geostationary positioning satellite?
100%.
Right, just like your car.
Because this drone uses the satellites in the sky, beaming down and locking in place. Now, if you have a car, you have a sat-nav. The sat-nav tells you where your car is, it tells you where your car's got to go, and it shows you the route, but you have to drive it. With a drone, no, you don't. So you get now pinpoint accuracy outside. If the wind is blowing, it stabilizes itself 100%. But now, the drone on a map that you bring up on the app is free, a Google map. You click where you want to fly, to point 1, to point 2, to point 3, you press go. The drone will lift up on its own, fly to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, and then land not close to you, not near you, exactly 2 meters in front of your feet.
So if you are actually either an amateur or a sort of an enthusiastic filmmaker, or even a pro filmmaker, you could actually plot the shots you want for a take for the drone to follow
on this
drone. And literally just repeat it over and over.
You can, but it's
then even got a fly round me mode.
It does, and it even gets better because with the GPS drone, while you're flying, if it starts to run out on batteries, it will literally know know where it is, and it will bring itself back and land exactly 2 meters in front of your feet.
Yes.
This has got GPS follow me. So if you put the controller in your pocket, you can go skiing. The drone will literally, as you go down the slopes, know the distance from you. So it doesn't just film you, it will go down the slope with you, following the same height distance.
And if you're riding a bike on like Route 66 or something,
it will do it. The ultimate, the best, but here's where it's special. Here's where it's different. Now, if you've got this in your basket and you're thinking, can I fly? I'm a bit a beginner, but I want to go to that next level, the GPS level of flying. Yes, you can. Because it's the first GPS that we know of that has included the second camera underneath.
Right.
Now, that is our optical flow technology that we use for beginners drones. So for the first time ever, inside, no GPS, no satellites, because by the way, any GPS drone normally says not for a beginner, do not fly indoors, because the satellites can't give it stability.
Right.
This gives you that stability, lifting up, allowing your hand to control it, learning how to fly out the box in 20 seconds as a beginner, and then when you're ready to move to the next level, take it outside, click the GPS button, and then you have full GPS control.
Amazing.
Both of those in the same drone at the same time, and no having to have a subscription, no having to pay anything else, because you know the biggest brand of drones right now for the GPS level, they start with a D, they end in an I, and there's somewhere a J in the middle. I think we know which brand we're talking about. They now have features that this gives you for nothing that you have to pay a subscription for when you buy one of those drones.
Right.
And at the price, this is unbelievable. We're talking about nearly a third of the price of anything that I know of with the same features.
I have to say, I work for a news company. I was going to say a professional news company. I don't know if I could quite describe it as that. But I work for a news company, and I would often, I was sort of like the sort of head of electronic news gathering. So I used to hire camera operators, and quite frequently we were asked if we could have drone operators. And that particular brand you mentioned, there is a level that's very much akin to this level of drone, and those camera guys were going out at £450 a day with and they're extra for their drone.
And their drones would have cost them £800.
They had to have a license.
£1,000.
Exactly. Honestly, I wish, and I don't know why you don't do this, Richard. I'm going to get very strict with you in future. I want you to fly this blooming thing, because literally, when you see the camera on this, it's absolutely, it's butter. It's butter, baby. It's butter. It's crystal clear.
If I can find my GPS battery, because just so you know, if you're buying batteries for these drones, you must buy the correct battery for it. If you're buying the GX Pro, buy the GX Pro battery. If you're buying the GX Pro GPS, you need to buy the battery that says GPS on it. If I can find my GPS battery, I'll fly it for you now.
Right, okay. Quick update. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please. That's not a drum roll, that's more of an earthquake. A third of the stock has now gone. You've got to, as Michael Jackson would say, you gotta check out, Shambol. So can you do that now? Because otherwise, I mean, we started with a massive stock. We're only halfway through the show. We might have a few towards the end. I don't know if it's going to sell out, but it could. And the fact is that, why run the risk? If you know you want it, it's no good to man nor beast in your basket. You have not reserved an item by putting it in your basket. It doesn't take it out of our stock. It doesn't say, no, other people that are paying, you can't have yours. It is just like Amazon rules. If everyone else goes and checks out and you've got one in your basket and you missed out and it's out of stock, it will say this item is no longer available. So please do check out. Get to the checkout. Go now. Do it. As a dear friend of mine from a previous shopping channel once said, you got to buy it even if you don't want it. Another question. Oh, Zander, is that Zander from previously who used to email me? If it is, hello, how are you? What is the wind level of the drone? If there was a gust of wind, how stable would it be?
It will stay stable in the wind. Now, we recommend it in low to medium wind. You wouldn't take this out in a gale or a hurricane or something like that.
No.
But if you were going outside, the wind was blowing just a little bit out, this drone is absolutely fine. If your trees are going side to side like that, then it wouldn't be.
So is it fine around general flatulence? It is, yeah. Even my flatulence.
In my house with all the children, my
it
two
might
little
sway
girls,
a little bit.
it's fine, yeah.
Good, okay, good to know. Nigel asked the same question, but he's also asking, can it fly in light rain?
Yes, it can, and that is something brilliant. We've built these designs the drone itself so that every part of it, if it gets a little bit damp, if it gets a little bit wet, you can fly it. Now, if it starts raining really heavily, we do recommend bringing your drone in. But if you've just got that little gust, that little bit of rain, it's absolutely fine to carry on flying it,
Absolutely. So if there are tears at the wedding, no problem. I think that probably covers it for now. If you've got any other questions, we'll do another sit-down section. A couple of testimonials also, because people love this drone. Look, at the end of the day, I'll say what I was going to say in a minute. I'll read this. Should I read this first? Oh, so no, you can go. Don't worry. You're dismissed. And now we've got a different testimonial. Wow. So much fun. I'll go back to the other one in a minute. So much fun. Nice to, I have to say, our director Paul is doing 85 million things tonight. And for reasons that I'm not even going to bore you with, but he is... yeah, he's doing a sterling job. Kev from Shropshire, who is a genuine ShopOnTV viewer, says, nice to see you on ShopOnTV. I bought the GX Pro a month ago with Richard, and I'm so glad that I bought one. It's so much fun. Keep up the good work. And then, as Jodie and Ken were about to say, better quality. Like I said, can I just say, we've had a few gremlins in our graphics machine recently, so I'll just read it out. Better quality than his previous one. He feels gutted, sitting on the sofa right now. There we go, sad about the price that he paid for his other one, which is he wishes that they'd looked at ShopOnTV and our website first. And again, can I just... Paul and our director is apologising, no problem. We've got some general gremlins with graphics, so that's all I'm going to say. So basically, Paul is doing things that normally are automated manually and normally would require 18 hands to do. So if you saw him up there, apparently Leslie's boasting that she's got her hands free. Well, then go and help Paul. Go on, just get your hands in there somewhere. I'm sure he'll tell you what to do with them. All right, that didn't come out right. No, honestly, so thank you to our gallery team tonight. I know if I wouldn't have drawn attention to it if it weren't just to say that that is literally something that he is completely and utterly unable to do anything about. Good morning to Dean and to Michael. They would like me to say have a great weekend. Dean, Michael, have a great weekend. And who said this? Who said this? Who? Pete. Can he have a mention for Lindsay? Oh, for Lynn, sorry. For Lynn. So when I'm talking, I can't hear you. That's the problem. For Lynn and who? Oh, just Lynn. Oh, that was... Let's try this one again. Take two. So Pete would like to say for Lynn, happy 50th birthday. Bucket loads of love from Pete. Pete, Beth, Ruby, and Lola Rose. And so it was Lynn's 50th birthday. Happy birthday to you. A happy birthday to you. A happy birthday, dear Lynn. Happy birthday to you. Sexual chocolate. I'm spent, Richard. It's all you now. Oh, no, sorry. Apparently, no, we're coming back.
It's all right.
Just when I thought I was free. Go on, what now? Andrea's just emailed in and said she added a pretend man. Oh, hand. A pretend. How do you add a man to a drone? Oh, like a little dolly thing, like a little action figure. Oh, she added a pretend man to her drone, so people think that there's a man flying in the air. That is really warped, and I love it. That is delicious. What a cool thing to say. It's like, is that a UFO? We should do Richard, we should do UFO versions.
We should.
Yeah, they'll be coming soon to a screen near you. Right, we're now at nearly 45% of the stock gone. The batteries are getting close to selling out. It's all gone bananas.
It really has. Absolutely crazy. You need to check out your baskets. We were meant to have a show on the 3rd of May. We don't know if that show can even happen now. We don't know how much stock's going to be left. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why this is the right drone for you, your friends, your family. Perfect for the summer.
Hang on, I thought you were going to have a
Perfect
show
for when it
next
gets
week.
better.
Or is that with a different drone?
We are meant to have a show on the 3rd. The 3rd, we don't know if it's going to happen.
Tuesday.
The 27th, we don't know if that's a handy solution show, Rob.
Oh, is that changed?
Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why this is the right drone for you, your friends, your family, and anyone who's wanted learning how to fly. Now, number one, we're talking the best-selling drone we've ever bought to British TV. Not ones or twos, not tens or hundreds. We're talking tens of thousands of GX Pro, everyone flying it, loving it, and being able to do it instantly. It's a full-size drone, full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, and it remains fully flexible. You can get closer to that wall, closer to that tree. This drone allows you to do it, and it does it with an HD video camera. Now, don't get me wrong, other drones got HD cameras. You're normally popping out a memory card, putting it on a laptop, PC, games console. This is different, so different. It live streams direct to the screen of your phone. Now, no in-app purchases, nothing to buy. What the drone sees live, you see live. You can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, send it. By the way, if you just have a look over here, there's Rob just having his little cup of water, making sure he's okay. So it allows you to live stream your footage direct to the screen of your phone. You're a movie maker, you're an Instagrammer, a YouTuber, a TikToker. You could be getting your TikTok views before the drone has even landed. This thing is incredible, but it gets better. If this was a £500 or £600 drone, that would be a fixed lens angle right now in the shops. One angle, one shot, one direction, one way of filming. But we have added an electronic gimbal to this drone. And what does that mean? It means at a touch of a button, we can change the angle of the camera while the drone is still hovering 120 meters in the air. If that bird flies out the tree, you can catch that magic moment direct on your drone. If the kids are playing football in the park, you can now film from above 120 meters in the air. Over your friend's wedding venue. They would have paid someone £400 or £500 to do that wedding shot. You can do it and you don't need to be a pro. The garden party, everyone waving up at the camera. You can do it and you don't need to pay a pro level price. Ready to use. I'm hearing it's going absolutely crazy. Check it out. Make sure it's yours delivered, hopefully, by the end of next week. Now, let's take this drone in the air because the real magic starts right now. With a normal drone, you have to spend ages learning the control sticks, trying to stabilize it, trying to control it, hitting the ceiling, hitting the floor, going all over. This is different, so different. Let me tell you why. One finger, one button, 3, 2, 1, boom. You've just learned to fly. That is out the box in 20 seconds. Hovering, Rob, no hands, like it's sitting on a piece of string. The most stable, easiest to fly drone we've ever created, and you don't need to be a pro to fly it. One finger, one button. But let me prove it to you. I want to show you the level of stability with your GX Pro. Controller on the floor. Now, when you're flying this drone, it allows you to learn instantly why. 2 levels of stability. That's called altitude lock. The drone knows its height in the air. Even if the wind knocks it, remembers that height and auto-corrects itself. You don't have to do it, the drone does it for you. There is an angle lock. Even if the drone knocks into a wall, it remembers the angle and corrects itself. I don't do it, the drone did it for me. And then, the magic. The second camera underneath, optical flow, locking the floor in shot, keeping it as stable as a GPS drone would be outside, but allowing me as a beginner to fly this drone from the palm of my hand. So now, like Harry Potter, if you're giving it to gran or granddad, mum or dad that's never flown a drone before, they can now fly it out the box in 20 seconds. But Rob, it gets better, because now let's look at the cameras. Here in the studio, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. I'm not flying on a £10,000 studio camera, no hands on the controller. I'm now flying GX Pro. I want to take a photo, hand goes in the air, stops the video, V sign, it recognises me. 3, 2, 1, boom, the memory straight into my phone. Hand up starts the video, hand down stops the video, recognising me. That's normally in drones at 800 to 900 quid. It's in our GX Pro. And then, Rob, we are now filming you on camera number 1. Give it a click on the controller, I can bring in camera number 2. So first camera, that's normally on drones at anywhere near to double the price. To get the second camera that I'm now being filmed on from above over 120 meters away, that's in drones normally over 800 quid. And then a blogging shot, top left, camera number 3. That's 3 shots in one from the same drone at the same time in a drone that you learn out the box in 20 seconds to fly. Now, speed number 1, let's learn how to fly. You're a beginner. up the stairs, round the banisters. You're able to fly instantly. No learning, no worrying. It's all in the same drone that you learn out the box in 20 seconds. Speed number 2, give it a click. You've now become an intermediate drone. Whee! Now here's the thing with the shops. They want to sell you a beginner's drone. They want you to come back 3 weeks later and spend a £600 on an intermediate drone, and then give it a click. They want you to come and buy a pro drone up to 25 miles an hour. Football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This is a beginner's drone, an intermediate drone, and a pro drone. You don't have to upgrade the camera. You don't have to add any features, any different subscriptions. Everything you get is free in the bundle, ready to go the second you buy it. But now, Rob, it's about to get a whole lot better. Because when you get to a pro level, you want to fly this drone, not with a controller, not with your hand, you want to fly it from your phone. Take the phone out with you with the drone, controller off. This is incredible, because now, the wire, just so I can show it to you live in the studio, the second your fingers touch the screen, 2 control sticks appear. We are now flying the drone from the mobile phone. Over 120 metres away.
Are we going to go for a look around
outdoor,
the studio?
and then I can lock it onto me. Over £1,000 normally. As I walk, as I move, the drone tracks me, follows me. Over £1,000 to follow me in your GX Pro. And then it gets better, because it folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. This is the most stable drone, the easiest to fly drone, the most controlled drone we've ever created, the best-selling drone we've ever brought to British TV. The drone fits with you everywhere, taking seconds, out the box, in the air, ready to go. No missing the magic shot, no missing that moment, setting things up. It's ready to fly, and then it folds up. Folds up, fit in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. That's the size of your GX Pro. If I can get my phone back, that's the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take this with you everywhere you go. But it's the deal tonight that's incredible. That's why you're putting them in your basket. That's why you're checking them out. You are getting the drone that used to be 250 quid, drone on its own. That was before the RDM upgrade. This is the RDM GX Pro. We have increased the speed, increased the stability, increased the control. 250 quid, we didn't sell 1 or 2 of them, 10 or 12. We sold tens of thousands of them tonight at under 180 quid. You are going to get your GX Pro, but we are doing something special. We're going to double your battery life. We're giving you a second battery for nothing, nish, nil, zero, like it's completely free. 2 times the flight time on us for saying thank you for being up at this time at night. And then it gets better, because on top of that, we are also throwing in the storage case. So now, everything fully protected. You now have foam line, space for the drone, controller, battery number 1, battery number 2 in the same bundle. The ultimate set, the ultimate collection, every pro level feature you've always wanted in a bundle that has absolutely everything you need. Then we threw in the features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board, gesture control, normally 700 or 800 quid. That follow me, normally over £1,000, all in the same collection. Fully foam lined, protected in the case. This is the ultimate set, the ultimate collection. Every feature you've always desired, every feature you never thought you could afford in here, and all hand on heart, which makes me the happiest person ever when I get stopped in the street. Someone tells me how brilliant the drone is, how great it is, how they got the hang of it straight away. Whoever you give it to, gift it to, whoever it's for, out the box, 20 seconds, they can fly it. A drone that anyone can use, a drone with all the pro features you've always wanted at a price that is a third, a quarter of the price of anything matching it that we know of outside of ITV and ShopOnTV and STV. Your chance, your time, the biggest smiles in your family, the best memories recorded and made. This is your drone, and if you're quick, you will get it. Forget the shows I'm meant to be doing next week. It is your chance to make sure it's yours right now. Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you a story. Are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. I was walking down the street the other day, and suddenly bright lights flashed in front of me, and a Zergon from the planet Shmilahang had come down to visit Earth for the first time, and I was explaining to him what I did for a living and how we operated a sort of television transactional retail style of business, and he was beginning to grasp the concept, and so he said in his native tongue, which which translates to, so I put the things in my basket and then what do I do? And I said, well, then you have to check out. And he said, so I put them in my basket and then I have to check out, yes. And he said, I don't understand this checkout. What does this mean? Can you explain? And I said, well, you have to pay using money. He said, money? I said, yes, money. He said, money? And I said, yes, I believe you call it money. And he went, oh, money. Yes, you have to use your money to check out and pay for the product, otherwise it doesn't get delivered. And he was like, delivered? You mean I won't receive my product if I don't use my money and check out? And I said, no. And he went, well, I'm going to go and check out right now. And I said, that's a very, very wise thing to do. And I also said to him, if you happen to be watching, you know, on a Friday night, maybe if your spaceship, he was very small, if you wanted to maybe upgrade your spaceship to like an RDM drone, then we have them available. And just make sure that you check out, because actually they're very popular, and probably by around about 1:30 in the morning, half the stock will nearly be gone, which is where we're at basically. So as I told my alien friend before he departed, please use your mana and check out to get yours now. Richard, you're over here. Should I join you, or should I just sit here like a lazy so-and-so and watch?
Rob, you can just sit there and relax.
Oh, right.
Let me...
I feel a little weird.
It's all right. You can stay there. I'll come over to you.
This is going to cement my what do you call it? My reputation for being the laziest man on earth.
You are not. You're
forever.
Brilliant. But let me tell you all about this. Look, we're about to break away from that drone. 50%, I believe, just coming up to 50% of the stock already gone. In your baskets, this thing has gone crazy. So let me show you. We're now going to talk about our Wonder Broom, our handy solutions products, because we don't just do the flying. We talk about stuff that helps your home, helps you in your home get more hygienic, get easier to use, save time, save money. And let me tell you, if you're still using brooms like this at home with the bristles absolutely all over the place, bits of food stuck inside it, smelling to high heaven, and when you try and brush or broom anything, bits flicking off and flying absolutely everywhere, we have got something new for you.
I haven't used one of those for about 30 years because they're useless.
They are absolutely terrible, but this is special. This is different. Now, this is our Wonder Broom. Now, let me explain. You've got 400 silicone rubber fingers on this broom. Now, when they are being brushed, they go together and give an impenetrable barrier to mud, dirt, mess, grime. This thing is an impenetrable barrier to anything, and I want to show you why. Now, by the way, it can also take the head off and put that in the dishwasher, so you can completely clean this, totally hygienic, and it's telescopic.
Can you use it
for
wet
low
as well?
and high. Use it wet, use it dry, use it anywhere you like. It's brilliant on grass. Outside on your decking, outside on your patio, and if you've got artificial grass, this is stunning. But let me explain, nothing ever gets lost. So when we're trying to pick up these lentils, not one is left behind. This is 100% every single time. If we're talking about now cornflakes, let's make this worse. This could be on your hard floors. This can be on your carpets. Every single thing in one swipe picked up and done. No flicking, no moving, dog biscuits. You are getting the perfect broom, the #1 broom here. And remember, it's all about those silicone rubber fingers. An impenetrable barrier when you broom that picks up absolutely everything every time you go. But now let's come and have a look over here. Let's make a serious mess. So here we've got our shiny surfaces. Now this works on shiny stuff, it works on dull stuff, it even works on your carpets. I'll get to that later. Sawdust. Look, you couldn't get a worse mess all over your floor than something like that. But with one sweep, through the centre, every single bit is picked up. Every single thing picked up by this broom. Nothing gets left behind. And remember, with the broom, when you get the mud, the dirt and everything on there, you can take the head off and put that into the dishwasher. That will allow it to be completely hygienic, completely clean. But I'm going to show you something special, Rob. Because if you think this is just for hard floors, carpets, this is invaluable.
I'm sure I've seen these in hairdressing salons.
Yeah, that's where they first started. So when you've got all those millions of bits of hair everywhere, they use rubber brooms. They don't use a brush like this, they use rubber. And I'll tell you why. because when you are brushing with rubber, it creates a static charge. That static charge doesn't just pick up the hair off the surface. Your Hoover gets stuck, not being able to pick up the hair that's right inside. That static charge lifts up every single bit of hair right from the bottom of the carpet, right from the bottom of the floor. If you've got pets, have a look at that.
That is really
Not
cool.
one little bit left behind. Every single bit completely picked up. The broom is incredible. But today, we've got a special deal for you.
Yes.
Because it's not just the Wonder broom you're getting,
Yep.
we're also giving you the Wonder
fell round the back.
brush. Okay, let me
I
go
was
and get
paying
it. I knocked
attention.
it on the floor.
$18.99 for this as well. It's
Ooh,
a brilliant, brilliant price.
So you're also getting your Wonder brush today as well.
Yes.
Now, with your Wonder brush, if you've got bits of hair on your clothes, it makes, honestly, the best clothes brush because it will take off all that pet hair, all the little bits of dust and grime.
But without having to, you know, those lint rollers that you
Yeah,
have to keep
this
replacing.
does it all. But for your upholstery, it's incredible as well. So for any fluff, anywhere on your upholstery, every single bit of it taken off in seconds. Then your stairs. If you've got all the mess right in the corners, the angle of the brush takes everything out the corners too. Bit by bit, every single thing caught, picked up with the broom and the brush, fully hygienic. The brush can go into the dishwasher as well. It clears everything away.
We're going to have to ask you to, can you do that again in slow motion? Because it worked so quickly, we didn't really catch you for some of it.
Okay.
Well, we had you but it's just, I didn't get how that brush for the stairs is literally angled specifically
It gets
for the
right
corner
into
of the
corner. Now,
stairs.
if you've got runners on your stairs, this will literally get into every single
bristles at the
corner.
edges, you
Takes
see.
absolutely everything. Those bristles on the sides and at the angle get right into the corner and take absolutely everything out. But I'm going to show you something else that gets better. So let's go back to the floor. Now, look, we don't recommend you do this at home. This is for that accident. This is for that bit of glass, that bit of pottery, something that drops on the floor.
Yeah.
So right here, we've got the glass from a light bulb.
Oh.
Now, I know that with one sweep, straight away, every
That was an idea
single
I had
bit
yesterday.
is picked up. Every
Oh,
single
look.
bit. So I'm confident straight away for the kids to go back on the floor.
That is
No
amazing.
cuts, no mess, nothing left behind, all because of that impenetrable barrier caused by your Wonder broom when you pull it forward.
And also,
it's incredible.
With regular bristles, you're not, well, I wouldn't be confident that all the bristles are making contact with the floor at the same time. Whereas with this, as you say, because they bunch together and form that barrier, also the rubber it's flat, it's completely flat, and it's dragging the entire width of the broom on
Now,
the floor.
your broom is also telescopic, so you can go up high and down low, store it away in a small space. Maybe you've got a caravan or something like that.
Yep.
So it's fully telescopic as well, so you can change the
height
height.
adjustable.
But can you see at the top here, we've got a squeegee. So if you've got shower cabinets, you've got the shower basins, you can do those too. Outside, these are brilliant on things like your decking, your patio. Absolutely unbelievable.
And would you use the brush? You could use it as a scrub, so you could put some soapy water.
You
or
can
what
do,
have
yeah,
you.
yeah. And that will
Some
pick
Blue
up
Magic
things
or
like
whatever.
dog prints. They'll pick up the dirt on the floor.
prints?
Yep. And if they
Oh.
brought in the mud into the
Oh,
house,
I see.
then
I was thinking more
everything
along the
in
poo line,
seconds,
sorry.
wiped away, fully clean, nothing left behind. The ultimate broom. That's your Wonder broom, and we also give you your Wonder brush.
I also love the fact you're brushing. This is my face here, by the way. You're brushing over my face, which is lovely. 18.90. I've got an extra clean face. It is super duper. It really
is, yeah.
If you're going to have a broom, then that's the broom you want to have.
Oh,
I
it's
can't
the
see
ultimate.
why-
It's the ultimate.
Yeah.
It's the best. It's modern technology. This is your 400 rubber fingers that when you broom, when you brush, form an impenetrable barrier to dust, mud, mess, dirt, grime, allowing you to pick up absolutely everything.
This is already starting to fly. I will say this, though, that I know you have an unexpected handy solutions show coming up.
Yes.
Sometime Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. Oh, so that was, or Monday into Tuesday, I forget when it is. So that was a drone show, and now it's...
And now it's a handy solution show because it looks like we're going to run out there. By the way, if you've got that GX Pro in your basket now and you want it, please, we're already changing shows over that are meant to be happening.
Well,
Check it out.
I'm glad they told the person that's doing all of the graphics about it. So can I just say, Leslie, could you shoot me an email, please, so that I remember to do them for Tuesday? We're going to take a very, very... where are you? Oh, there you are, sorry. So many cameras, I can't cope. In the old days, we had little red lights on them so you could tell which one you were talking to. They've been on order since Christmas, I think. So, stop criticising in a passive-aggressive way, Rob. We're going to take a little pause so you can find out some more amazing things about Shop on TV, maybe how to order, for example. And we'll be back with more incredible... In fact, we're going to reveal the meaning of life after this.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, ShopOnTV.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV. After you've ordered from Shop on TV, we aim to deliver your purchases as quickly as possible. Postage and packing charges cover standard UK delivery, which is normally 3 to 5 working days, though depending on the carrier, you could receive your products sooner. Certain items may be offered with expedited delivery for a nominal extra charge. We'll give you a delivery estimate every time you place an order. Not going to be home or prefer to have your packages arrive at a different address? No problem. Just enter the destination information when you check out. Once you pay, it's on the way from Shop on TV. At Shop on TV, our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly, conveniently and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service, every step of the way from design to dispatch. Our nightly live broadcast is your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at ShopOnTV.co.uk. So, when it's time to shop, Shop on TV. At Shop on TV, many of the offers during our nightly live broadcast are time sensitive. Some items may have low stocks, discounts and price savings that are only for a limited time, extra added value such as 2 for 1 and gift with purchase, or other desirable perks such as free postage and packing or expedited delivery. Before you go to bed, we encourage you to make it your nighttime ritual to tune in and check out what's on the show. From midnight to 3 on ITV1 and STV. You can also watch live or catch up on our YouTube channel at ShopOnTV Live. There are exclusive online-only offers on our website too, so keep your eyes peeled at ShopOnTV.co.uk and bag the bargains before they're gone. Watch, shop and save with Shop on TV.
It's Shop on TV, ladies and gentlemen. If you take the S off, it's Hop on TV. Take the S and the H off, it's Op on TV. Either way you look at it, it's a lot of fun. I just want to quickly say about the drones we're going to come back to in a moment. And actually, I'll wait until we go back to them, then I'll say it. That will be more apropos. If you've got any messages that you want to send us, studio at shopontv.co.uk. Questions for Richard when he does his next little sit-down section. It's going to be a brief sit-down section this time because there's far too much to see, far too much to do and far too much to enjoy. Have you ever gone to put a tea towel up and it's got, plonked on the floor, and then you realise, oh no, I don't have a hook there? Well, now we can put a hook there that's non-permanent, semi-permanent, all because of magic. Woo, 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 woo.
Years ago, my wife became a crafter, my kids were born, and from then onwards, my house got a complete state and a complete mess. So we decided to create a range called Handy Solutions that were products that we used in our home to solve problems. You need more vertical storage space. This is absolutely incredible. Now, people use them for Christmas, for putting up decorations, inside of cupboards, outside of wardrobes, in the shower. You could use these absolutely anywhere. This is a reusable hook that you can use on any shiny surface, any sealed surface around your home with no mess, no marks, no scratches, and reusable year after year. Not once or twice, for literally ever. If they ever get dusty, just put some water on them, clean them up. They are ready to go instantly again. But let me explain it. So here is your magic hook right here, and there is a protective layer on the surface. Now that's just to keep the dust out. If the dust gets on it, run it under cold water, and let it air dry and it works again. Now it looks like there's adhesive, it feels sticky, but there is no adhesive here at all. This is nanotechnology. Hundreds of thousands of little air suckers built into that, a bit like the air suckers on one of those little bullets on a kid's gun that sticks to your window. They're inside there giving this the strength without ever needing you to nail, screw, glue, no adhesive, nothing to dry out. All you do is place it onto whatever sealed surface you want to use it on and push the air out. Now that's the magic. The magic is pushing the air out of the hook, out the sticker, now instantly, without me having to worry about waiting, without me having to get any glues or adhesives. I can now pick up in seconds 4 kilograms of weight. This could be picking up a picture frame. This could be picking up your heaviest coat. You've now got vertical storage space anywhere in your home. Is that a real weight? Yes, it certainly is. Now, it doesn't matter what that surface is, where you're putting it, whether it's a tile, whether it's a glass, whether it's wood, any sealed surface. So the only surfaces you wouldn't use these on is like a wallpaper. Anything painted is fine, anything glossed is fine. They are brilliant. Now, all you need to do then is peel them off, because these are reusable stickers. You can use this on any surface, anywhere you like. So if I now want to take that hook and use it on somewhere else, maybe outside, use it on the glass, use it outside on your brickwork, literally place it on and push the air out. It's pushing the air out because these are nano hooks. No mess, no marks, no scratches, no screwing. All you do is click the air out and instantly, no waiting, no letting something harden. You don't have to do anything other than instantly 4 kilograms of weight on that hook. This is an instant hook that gives you vertical storage space anywhere within your home. Now you can use these for decorations, you can use them for hanging anything around the home. So let's have a look at some of the examples, things that you can use these for. And by the way, that's reusable not once, not twice, not 10 times, not 100 times, as many times as you like. With this back of 20, you can use them for year after year after year. So we've got things like our mirror, that's being hung up. That weight would normally need a nail or a hook. It works on your magic hangers, tools in the garage, decorations around the home. But I want to show you something. I bought one of these from that famous shop that used to sell things that were £1. Okay, now they sell things that are a bit more than £1, but this was £1 in that pound shop. And all we've done is put 2 hooks on the side of our drawer here. Now that means I can now hang up and build storage spaces within my home. So all they do is click onto those hooks, and I've now got a storage space. I could have 1, 2, 3, 4 in the garage, hanging the plants, looking after all the seeds, things like that.
I paid 20
anywhere
quid for
you
one
like.
of those.
And these hooks are reusable year after year. No mess, no marks, no scratches. You just peel off, stick on, take the air out. That's all you need to do, and they are ready to use instantly. 4 kilograms of weight in seconds. No glue, nothing to sit there waiting to dry. No mess, no marks, no scratching. And that gives you storage space, vertical space, anywhere around your home. 4 kilograms of weight in seconds on those hooks. They are genuinely incredible.
I tell you what, these would be wonderful for the summer barbecues that everyone's going to try and have in the summer for all 3 weeks of it. Because, you know, maybe you're going to hang some party lights.
Yep.
Perfect for renters because it's non-destructive, so you know filling and
caravans, renting, you can't put those nails in.
Christmas seasons,
This gives you vertical storage space in the cupboards, in the back of wardrobes. You could use them in your kitchen, in your garage, anywhere you need to have extra storage space. These give you that vertical cover. And they literally are repealable. Even in the shower, they can get wet. Splash them, wet them. They work without glue. No adhesive, nothing to dry out, nothing to wear out, nothing to leave a mark or a scratch. This is nanotechnology. 20 nano magic hooks on any surface around your home. As long as it's sealed, as long as it's smooth, these will stick permanently until you want to take them off, and then they come off with no mess, no marks, and reuse them anywhere you like.
They don't take the paint off your wall or anything?
No, as long as it's a gloss paint, sealed paint, absolutely fine. We don't recommend them on wallpaper, but on any other surface, anything sealed, yes you can.
And they don't leave marks. I remember, you know, some of the blue tacks and things I used to use that would discolour the walls and whatnot.
And 4 kilograms of weight. And let me tell you about that, because because this is the sort of alternative that you can get out there now. I bought this about 4 weeks ago in one of those big hardware stores.
Yeah.
Okay. These are 2 hooks in here. Now they come with like an adhesive that goes on there. You've got to worry about what that surface is, where you're going to put it. But most important, they're non-reusable. You can't use them again after that first time. You can't reposition them, replace them, move them from place to place. But the most important thing, and they keep it really small, in the top corner, 450 grams. They cost me $6.99 for those hooks, for a pack of hooks. 2 hooks, 450 grams.
So that's less than half a kilo.
4 kilograms of weight.
Eighth of what that
No
can
adhesive, no mess, no marks, no scratches, and reusable, Rob.
Well, I mean, roll me and batter and fry me until golden. They are great. Every home should have some. I genuinely mean that, because they're one of those things where you're like, oh, I wish I had something I could hang up there. Well, now you can. I mean, for the sake of what? You're not even 20 quid, 18.99. By the way, the 4.95 postage and packing. I think everything on the show tonight is, unless you're buying the storage box, the collapsible storage boxes, everything is 4.95 postage and packing, and that's capped, which means you can add as many items as you like to your basket. And when you check out, you'll only pay the 1 postage and packing charge of 4.95. By the way, if you've got drones in your basket and you're going through the checkout process, and maybe you were sort of hoping for some sort of payment system. Unfortunately, at the moment, I do apologise, we don't have multi-payments available. So this will, when you buy the drones tonight, it will be predicated on you paying the full price, and or put it on a credit card or something like that if that suits you. Our multi-payment, our PayPal Pay in 3 should be back within a couple of weeks. It's some accounting thing, I don't know what it is, and we are working on setting up our own multi-pay system, but we don't have that in place yet. It's something that, for various logistical reasons I won't bore you with, it takes time to get to that point, and as soon as we can, we believe me, we would love to have them. We wish we had them. So look, 180 quid. I'm not. I took my son out for it. It was his 21st birthday, and all of the ShopOnTV crew, or most of them anyway, came to this wonderful celebration in Covent Garden, or in Holborn actually, which is adjacent to Covent Garden. And we went to this cocktail bar called Locks with an E. That was part of the joke. It's not. I wish it was my bar. It's not. So cocktails were £16. They were mostly iced, 2 sucks and they were gone. And I bought everybody a round or 2 of drinks. And at the end of the night, my bill was now gratuity, the service charge was included, 380 quid. So once I got back off the floor to put in my PIN number, I mean, it's like, and that was what, 3 hours of fun. Fun costs a lot of money these days. I mean, it's just, and what was that, Leslie? £41 that our producer paid for 3 tequilas. I know, it's just ridiculous. The cost of living has gone mad. So this price, Richard, I don't think this price has gone up in years, has it? It's the same price that we've had for the drones. I think from £150 saving, I remember from even 3-4 years ago during lockdown, they were a similar kind of price. You're paying for enjoyment, for fun, for creating or storing memories, for creating and then capturing moments with loved ones, family, friends, partners, spouses, pets, etc. Moments, celebrations that happen and will never be repeated, but not just with a static camera, with a camera that can go all around you and up in the sky, up in the sky, and give you those incredible aerial shots, which, you know, if you are using for your social media, they're impressive, but also if you maybe later are thinking about, or even tonight thinking about upgrading to the GPS version of this drone, then you're going to get a full 1080p HD camera, and then you can even use that for some pretty serious filmmaking, I would have thought. Right, okay, it's back to you, Rich. We're going to go to the GX Pro Ultra, I believe. Is that correct? Richard, would you tell us in your own original words why this is amazing?
Okay, this is a drone that anyone can learn to fly. Now, whether you wanted to learn to fly, whether you wanted to film your friends and family, whether you wanted to make memories, with the GX Pro, you can do it. It's a pro-level drone with every pro feature you've always wanted without you having to pay anywhere close to a pro-level price. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera, it's in your drone. And then it gets better, because we've added features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board. You don't get 2 cameras to a £700 or £800 drone. It is in your GX Pro. That is built exclusively for you. No other shop, no other retailer. ITV and STV, the only places here on ShopOnTV you can get it. Then we've added 2 cameras on board the gesture control lens. So now the lens recognises you, your face, your features. Do a V sign, takes a photo. Hand up, hand down, starts and stops the video. But this drone, if you're a beginner, gran or granddad wants to go, you don't need any of that. It can track the palm of your hand. So imagine you just put your hand out, the drone will follow you as you move, filming and flying at the same time. That's normally in drones nearly 700 to 800 quid. And then pièce de résistance. How we've done it, how we did it, I have no idea. We managed to add Follow Me. That's normally only in £1,000 plus drones. This drone can follow you, lock onto your face, your features. If you're walking the dog, it will follow you, filming as you go. That walk in the countryside, filming you skiing, canoeing. The drone can do it. But what makes this drone even better, one step up from any other shop or retailer, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. The best-selling drone we've ever brought to British TV. Now we believe the biggest retailer of drones we are in this country. That's because of our drone that you can fly out the box without having to learn anything, practice anything, ready to go. But let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why this is the right drone for you, your friends, your family, and anyone who's ever wanted to learn how to fly. Now, number one, we're talking full-size drone here. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but it also remains fully flexible. You can knock it, bash it, hit it, smash it, get closer to that wall, closer to that tree. We've got people at home with £1,000 plus drones that buy the GX Pro to add to their collection to be able to do all those close-up shots. This thing is incredible, but it gets better because that is an HD video camera. Now, don't get me wrong, other drones have got HD cameras, but normally you're popping out a memory card, putting in a laptop, PC, games console. This allows you to do it and live streams to the screen of your phone. So there's no in-app purchases, there is nothing to buy. What the drone sees live, you see live. You can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, Zoom it to your friends and family while the drone is still hovering mid-air. But this thing gets better because if it was a normal drone in the shops at 600 quid, that would be a fixed angle lens camera. That means you would get one angle, one shot, one direction while you were filming. This is different, so different, because at the touch of a button, we can change the angle of the camera. This is a drone with an electronic gimbal, normally worth over 160 quid, on top of a £600 drone. So now we can film the kids playing football in the park. We can film that shot from above, over 120 meters in the air. The birds flying out underneath. Maybe it's over your friend's wedding venue. Maybe it's a garden party, everyone waving up at the camera. You can film the professional level shots without needing to be a professional to learn to fly it. But the real magic is right now. This is the serious bit. This is why so many of these are in your baskets. This is why everyone next week, by the end of next week, delivered to your door. With this drone, no having to learn the control sticks, no having to learn to stabilize it, no spending years learning to get like a clutch control on a car to get it steady in the air. Maybe you had a drone, hit the ceiling, hit the floor, couldn't control it. This is different, so different. Because with one finger, one button, that's why this is now the best-selling drone we've ever bought to TV. That is out the box, 20 seconds, sitting there like it's hovering on a piece of string. The most stable, easiest to fly drone we've ever created, out the box instantly. But now, let me prove it to you. What makes this drone different? What makes it special? What technology have we created? Hands off the controller. This could be you, out the box, 20 seconds, having never flown a drone before, able to get it this stable instantly. Why? Altitude lock. The drone knows its height in the air. If the wind knocks it, remembers the height, auto stabilizes. So you don't have to keep it steady, the drone does that for you. It even has an angle lock. I've never seen this on a drone till 7 times the price. If the drone knocks its angle, it remembers the angle and it rights itself. I don't do it, it does it for you. But the real magic is a second camera underneath locking the floor in shot. It knows where it is and it stabilizes. So it works like a GPS drone will work outside, but inside as a beginner having never flown before. Contract the palm of your hand. So we'll literally fly like Harry Potter. This thing is incredible. But Rob, it's going to get better. Because here in the studio, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. I'm not going to film on one of those £10,000 studio cameras right now. I'm on the GX Pro. V-Sign takes a photo. Let's change the angle of that camera because I've got the electronic gimbal. V-Sign, 3, 2, 1, boom, records the memory of my phone. Hand up starts a video. Hand down stops a video, recognizing my gestures, normally over 700 quid. It's in your GX Pro. And then Rob, sorry to all the producers that I know. Chaz, who has a £1,000 drone, cried when we showed him this. You're on camera number 1. But with a click of the switch, we now have the second camera involved. So camera number 1 is filming you. Camera number 2, top right, now filming me. This could be over 120 meters in the air. Then a vlogging shot top left from my mobile phone. 3 shots in one at the same time from the same drone, under 180 quid. Not 1,800 quid, under 180 quid. This thing is incredible, but it gets better. You're a beginner learning to fly. Speed number 1, nice and steady. Up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly it. Give it a click, doubles that speed. So now you're an intermediate. You haven't had to buy a new drone, you haven't had to buy a new camera. It's in the same drone you learn out the box in 20 seconds. Speed number 3, 25 miles an hour, Rob. Woo! A full professional level drone out the box in seconds, able for you to fly it. This thing is incredible, stable. If you want to land it, one finger, one button, all you have to do lands instantly. Now imagine you're a beginner who's never flown before. The batteries are pre-charged, Rob. So you don't have to do anything. You don't charge them the day. You got them, that's on us. We've done it for you. Pre-charged battery in the drone. Controller, turn it on. You've locked the drone. Put your mobile phone in. No app to, nothing to pay on the app. The app is free. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. Works on any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean and up. You are now ready to use it. It takes one finger, pressing one button, in the air, ready to go. You've got that drone. The most stable, easiest to fly system we've ever created, in the best-selling drone we've ever brought to air, tonight in the biggest bundle we've ever done, and over 50% of the stock with shows that were meant to be happening in the next week and a half now being changed to other stuff because we don't know what stock we're going to have left. You have a chance to get your GX Pro. Ring up your friends, wake them up at what's the time, 2 in the morning. They're going to hate you for 2 minutes. They're going to love you for the rest of this year. And then it gets better, Rob, because now we want to do pro flying. Now, maybe you don't want to use the controller. You want to fly from the screen of your mobile phone. Now, this wire is just so we can show it to you live in the studio. This is a wireless system. Controller off. We're now flying just from the screen of your mobile phone. So as soon as I touch the screen, 2 control sticks appear. They look like googly eyes. I'm now flying from the mobile phone app, over 120 meters away. Indoor, outdoor, day or night. The most stable, easiest to fly drone we have ever created. And then I can lock it onto my face. We're now in follow me mode. So wherever I walk, wherever I go, walking, skiing, out with my friends and family, the drone follows me filming wherever you go with it. That is normally over £1,000. It's in your GX Pro. And then it's the most practical drone as well. So with it, you're not having to spend 5 minutes setting up, getting it together, and missing that magic shot. Cycling, you can have this in the air above you while you go. You have everything built in and ready to use. No having to wait. Out the box, 20 seconds, ready to fly, beginner, intermediate or pro, even if you've never flown a drone before. It folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. That's the size of your GX Pro, that's the size of your phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone, take this with you everywhere. But today, we've got a deal of deals, a bundle. It's the biggest and best bundle, matching the best price we've ever bought this bundle to air. The normal price of this drone, 250 quid drone on its own. No extras, no bits included. Tonight we are throwing in an extra battery. So now double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic. The battery is on us. Nish, nil, nothing, zero, like it's free. So you are getting all the extra fun in your bundle at less than the cost of the drone on its own, and then it gets better. because we are also throwing in your storage case. Now, you wouldn't buy a mobile phone without putting a protective case on the back or a screen protector on the front. This is your drone's protection. Foam lined, space for the drone controller, battery number 1. The second battery fits in the back. That's your battery number 2 in the back pouch. We're giving you that battery for nothing, nish, nil, zero, like it's free. This is the ultimate set, the ultimate collection, the best gift, the best bundle, every feature you've always wanted in a drone. Facebook, you can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram, YouTube, the features, the actual functions you get, things like auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera, and then those features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board, 2 cameras on this drone. That's normally 700 to 800 quid. It's in there. The Follow Me built-in in your GX Pro, exclusive to ShopOnTV, ITV and STV. No other shop, no other retailer. It's exclusive to you. But the best thing for me, what makes this so special, what makes me smile every time someone stops me in the street and says, we bought one of those drones, it's brilliant, we love it, we could do it straight away. Whoever you give this drone to, whoever you're buying it for, whether it's for you, whether it's a gift, whether it's just because you want to film and fly and produce social media stuff, you want to produce the brilliant footage that you can remember of your friends and family for prosperity, everyone getting together, whether you just want to film with it, whoever you give it to, whoever you gift it to, out the box, 20 seconds, they can fly it. The easiest to fly drone, the most stable drone with a brilliant live streaming camera. Big smiles, big fun, big memories recorded. And if you're quick, the show has been crazy. If you're quick, delivered to you by the end of next week. Your chance, your time. Look, honestly, enjoy the incredible GX Pro back in stock after being sold out for a month.
Well, you still can. Less than half the stock remaining. I've got to say, at 2 o'clock in the morning, I used to wonder how Richard had so much energy, where that energy came from. Turns out it's Coke. Although I should say other brands of cola are available. So if you want to get some extra batteries as well, by the way, double your flight time, or I said in a sense quadruple your flight time, sorry, because you get 2 batteries included. The extra 2 batteries we can give you for a special price of £50, not 70, they're £35 each. You can buy them individually at £35 if you wish to spend more money. I would assume, you know, if you've got 2 already, could be using those. Maybe you want a couple more that you could be charging while the ones that are being used, and then swap them, and you know, all that malarkey. So 50 quid. If you do want a single one, they're on the website at shopontv.co.uk. I've figured it out. In fact, Rich, are you going to come over and have a little chitty chat? I think I figured it out, and I hope that Rich is going to confirm this. There are 2. Basically, tonight we have 2 drones.
Yes.
So we've got the HD version, which is the GX Pro. We've got the GPS version, which is the 1080p version.
Yep.
You've essentially got, between those 2 drones, everybody covered, because they've all got pro-level features in them. But for the beginner and for the enthusiast, you've got the GX Pro. For the slightly more serious, let's say, filmmaker or videographer, you've got the GPS version. But even the GPS version at $259.99, you've got to go quite a way up in price now to get anything better than that, haven't you?
To be brutally honest, you'd have to go to double the price to get a GPS with half the features.
God,
then you'd have to probably double it again to get a GPS matching them.
So people can research that. Let's qualify it. Let's prove that.
Yeah.
So you're saying at about 500 quid, what would you expect from a normal £500 drone that people can go and look at right now and know what they're missing?
If you were to go and buy a £500 GPS drone right now, you would have a drone that would use that GPS stability. That'd be in there. That means it uses the satellites in the sky. But what it won't have is your electronic gimbal that you can change while it's flying in the air. You definitely won't have a second camera underneath. You're talking about £1,000 to get your second camera. But our GPS has that second camera, 2 angles, 2 shots while you're filming at the same time. the drone that you would get at that sort of price wouldn't come with the storage case and wouldn't come with the extra batteries. You have to upgrade to the Fly More package, Fly More Time packages, which will cost you then another couple of £100 to go on top of that to build that bundle.
Yeah.
So what you're getting, and subscriptions. For some of those features, like the auto returns using the GPS, you need a subscription.
And how much are those
there.
subscriptions? Any ideas?
Probably, £4 or £5 a month. So over a year, you're talking about 50, 60 quid. Something like
So they keep draining money out
with
of you
the
even once you own it.
GPS GX Pro. You don't need anything. We are never going to charge you for those features. The features are free, they're included, they're ready to go.
Yeah.
The app is free, it's included, it's ready to go. You bring up that Google Earth on your screen and you can literally press, I want it to fly there, by that tree, over that road, over that car, and then land 2 meters in front of my face, and it will do it. That is your GPS control.
So, by the way, the boxes come with a list of all of the different things that this can do. If you want to go and you can look at that online at shopontv.co.uk. If you want to compare features, you're basically saying that you'd have to spend probably £800 to £1,000 to get these features on a drone.
These features, but
so what would you get for the price that we're charging tonight? Sweet Fanny Adams.
You couldn't buy it. You could not buy a GPS at that level for the price that we're charging for GPS now.
At all?
You would genuinely need to probably double that price to get probably half the level of features.
So that's what you've done. That's what RDM has done.
Yeah.
It's covered the enthusiast and the sort of prosumer with 2 drones. And I know you have a couple of other models of drones as well. I don't know if it's the right time to ask about which one you would decide to go for, GPS versus FX and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll just cover, unless you want to cover that. That's up to you.
It literally is your choice. The difference is you can have a traditional drone, you can have a GPS drone. Now, here's the thing. If you think that you are going to want to get to that highest level of drone flying, to literally build your way through from beginner, intermediate to pro to GPS flying, get the GPS drone. Why? Because still as a beginner you can fly it. That second camera is the first GPS that we know of with the optical flow. So as a beginner, out of the box, 20 seconds, indoors, you can fly it.
So as a beginner you can use this, but obviously if you buy the GX Pro, and eventually you're going to want the higher spec camera and the GPS and all the other stuff once you'll reach the ceiling with the GX Pro. But it's still, again, a very high ceiling.
It is,
You know, for the price of that, you're still looking at having to spend 400, 500, 600 quid to get those features in it. That's what this is all about, and it's because we deal directly with Richard. There are no middlemen, no distributors, no agents, no wholesalers. I mean, we are the ultimate retailer.
We are. We're not paying a middle person a commission. We're not paying a magazine, an advertising campaign, a TV thing, 15 different magazines that you buy at the weekend within it. You can only buy it on ShopOnTV, here on ITV and STV. We come straight from the factory. So what we are doing is putting features in that have a 2 times markup, 3 times markup, 4 times markup with everyone else. But we're not marking it up because we don't need to.
So it means you can cram more into that and pass the savings on to people.
Price. Now look, Rob, that's why we've got the 5-star reviews. That's why people who buy it rave over it. That's why people tell their friends about it and they rave about it. Whether it's the GPS or whether it's the GX Pro, they can fly it, and that's the difference.
I tell you what, let's get back to doing another demonstration, shall we? But I think I've got a testimonial, is that right? Did I hear correctly? No, I don't think I did. Oh, we did, for the GPS. Yeah, totally amazing, says Lawrence in Essex. I have to say, anyone thinking of getting a drone that I bought... Sorry, let me try that again. I have to say, to anyone thinking of getting a drone, that I bought the GX Pro GPS drone, and I can't recommend it highly enough. It's totally amazing, and I love it. So easy to fly and use. I would also recommend getting extra batteries. You will love it. Totally. And bear in mind that the extra batteries for the GPS are different. You must get the ones that are compatible. That is item number 003472. They are normally £40 each, whereas you're saving basically 25%. You're getting them for 60 tonight. Right, okay. I just love that whole thing that you wouldn't even get a GPS drone for the price we're charging tonight. And you'd get a really basic, if we go back to the GX Pro, you'd get a really basic drone, it's a beginner, sort of maybe to intermediate for, should we go back to what are we doing now? Are we doing the GPS or are we doing the, okay, how much, sorry, just remind, how much is it? $159.99, the Pro. So yeah, for $159.99, sorry, $179.99, you get virtually nothing. And you've got 2 drones here that you can choose from. You either go beginner to intermediate, you know, enthusiast level with the GX Pro, or you go to the more prosumer level with the GPS version, depending on what your needs dictate. Either way, those prices, if you want a drone, they, I think, are absolutely unbeatable. But you've got to check out, again, your item is not reserved just by putting it into your basket. We've got 70 people with these in their baskets. If somebody else comes along who wants to buy one, and there are more than 70 people who choose to do that, I'm afraid you bang out of luck, because yours will be sold out if and when you go to check out. It has no profit in your basket whatsoever. If your competitors who putting things in the baskets thinking you're messing with us, you could put 1 million in baskets. It doesn't affect our sales whatsoever, so you're just wasting your time and frankly are being stupid. But if you genuinely have got one in a basket, and I get it, if you're thinking about it, maybe you're going to wait till a bit later on today and make your decision. Fine, take your time if that's what you want to do. If you know you want it and you're going to buy it anyway, why don't you check out now to make sure yours is safe and secure. We've got way less than half the stock left, and that's at 2 o'clock in the morning. We've still got, well, what is it, 2:09? Still got 50 minutes of the show left. And usually when we go off air, sales then, you know, they spike. And also in the morning, a lot of people record the show now, or they watch us on YouTube. By the way, please follow us on YouTube, subscribe to us, ShopOnTV Live, and hit the notification bell, because then you'll know that every single night when we're live, you'll get a notification. There are also on YouTube lots of demonstration videos that Richard has done, talking you through how to use every single aspect of your drone. And if you're not sure how to find that, just go to shopontv.co.uk, click on any one of the drones, scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see help videos. Drone code rules are there as well, but there you can see all of those different videos with Richard giving you his expert tips und advice. I've just got one more thing to say. Here's Richard.
Now, we wanted to show you the GPS drone and the app, because one of the problems that we have is we are in Covent Garden, 3 floors down. We cannot fly that GPS drone outside using the satellites. So we're going to show you the app, we're going to show you how it works, and this is what makes this drone special and different. So if I bring up the app onto your screen right now, so you can see the difference with this. Now, 1080p, full GPS integration using the satellites in the sky. But when we click into this app, I want to show you some of the features that you get. So we have now got 10 times more features that come with this. One of them in the middle is called Surround. Now, Surround is that shot that you see on YouTube and Instagram where you have the drone going up into the air and then do the full 360, keeping the lens at you as it goes round, flying over the cliffs, round the church spire. You can do that with this drone. Press that button and away it goes. But here's the real stuff. Click the button here and it will bring up the map, a map of where we are here. Let's just see if I can bring up Covent Garden. Is it going to get through the satellites on this studio? Oh, I'm not sure if I can bring that up right now. I don't think it's going to get through those satellites. So let me just have a look. I may be able to do it on this phone, because this phone is connected directly outside. So let me see if I've got it.
Right.
If I can bring it up, give me 2 seconds.
You don't want the paparazzi.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
So look, let me just click this in here. This is the app with your GPS connected directly to my GPS drone. So it will show you where we are. Now, we are in the studio here in the centre of Covent Garden. Now, how can I prove we're in Covent Garden? If we have a look at that footage right there and I bring it over, there's the River Thames that will be right down in that bottom left-hand corner. Now, I can overlay Google Earth straight over, if I bring it here, over onto that footage. So I can choose to fly over that building, over that tree, 1, 2, 3, 4, press go, and it will lift up to fly to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, and then land exactly 2 meters in front of my feet, Rob.
Yeah.
This is a full GPS integrated drone and at a price that's unbelievable and incredible.
What are some of the special features it does as well? Can you show us some of the special features, like the fly around?
Well, the fly surround.
I know you can't demonstrate it, but just on the app. Can you show us
We
some of
can
the
bring
other
up all
cool
those
stuff it
features.
does?
So you've got surround. That's that little one that looks like a target in the middle. That is a surround. Press that. It will literally fly up into the air and then follow you around a full 360 circle.
Oh,
you
like
could do that
the
on
greatest
the
love
cliffs,
films.
over the towers and the spires of the churches,
Yay.
or just you with your friends in the middle at full 360. You've got VR capability on this drone. So if you've
No
got VR
way.
goggles at home, you can watch back the footage like it's in 3D that it's filmed. This thing is brilliant. You've got the gesture control control, hand control, GPS follow me. So the one with the little person walking, press that, put the controller in your pocket. If you're skiing, not only will the drone follow your face and features, it will go down the slope with you, telling that exact distance. You set it for 15 metres above you. As you go down the slopes, the drone will come down 15 metres above you as it goes.
So what if you're riding a bike? If
Exactly,
you're
riding a
boat?
bike, riding a horse, going canoeing, you can film it with this
Amazing.
drone.
Just put the controller in your pocket.
Controller in your pocket.
All of
It's
that for-
full GPS.
for 260
This is
quid.
incredible.
It's beyond incredible. It basically what Richard has done, and I think people underestimate this. Especially, I know you watch these shows a lot, and I think it's almost taken for granted the sheer amount of features, both technologically and from a hardware and a software point of view, that go into these drones and this entire package. Even at $409.99, the normal price, this is a superb drone and gets you much more than equivalent drones on the market that would cost you considerably higher prices. Now, I have to say, despite all of the capabilities of these drones, one of my favourite things, and I might just get one for myself because it's the sort of thing I can see myself doing in the flat. I love the Striker Jet. I just love it. And it's like, what is it, $54.99. This is, honestly, I love it.
Now, whereas our GX Pro is for the older, 14 years old and upwards, this is designed for the younger kids, 8 years old. Now, what is
Or
this drone
52.
about? Well, number one, it looks absolutely incredible. It's like a fighter jet that flies, but it's made of a flexible, high-density foam. So this is an unbreakable drone. This is a knock-into-the-wall drone. This isn't a polystyrene. This is a fully flexible, unbreakable, high-density foam. So it's safe for the kids, it's safe for you, and safe for your furniture. But it's also designed to be the simplest drone we've ever had to learn to fly. One finger, one button again, straight into the air, and it's ready to go. But its sound is immense. Now let me bring this drone up to the camera. This is the coolest looking flying drone we have ever created. A full jet, a proper jet propulsion that gives you stability and control while we fly. Now you can land it, take it off, flip 360 this drone in the air, but it's so stable. Now, if you want to land it, one button, one press, it will auto land. You want to take this drone off into the air, it is one finger, one button, auto takeoff. So the drone gives you all the stability, all the control, out the box in 20 seconds as a beginner. It has the altitude lock still built in. Can you hear those blades?
Yeah.
This is an altitude lock drone that a kid can use instantly. But here's something magical. As you knock it, as you're learning, it rights itself. The first drone we have that rights itself anywhere we go. Now you want to fly it. So flip 360. So if we can go to camera number one, watch this. One button, flip 360 in the air. This is a one finger flip 360 that anyone can learn to do. Out the box in 20 seconds. It has an autopilot button, Rob. So one button the kids press and it does a full 360 in the air like Top Gun. That is one button that does it automatically for you, autopilot. Indoor, outdoor, day or night, the coolest looking drone we've ever created. The most stable drone for a beginner. Unbreakable because it's full flexible foam. Bash it into the wall, knock it, hit it, and this drone just comes back for more.
Richard, did you say 8 years old?
8 years old and upwards on this drone.
And up. Okay.
Yeah, 8 years old and up.
I'd use this in filmmaking. Could you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Could you go over by camera one, and I'll ask Paul if he can do a camera long shot, and I just want you to fly it in a straight line as steadily as possible, because you could use this as your sort of special effects model. So just fly it now, fly it back to you. See, I mean, if you filmed that from a distance, you wouldn't know it wasn't a real
Flip 360s in the air at the touch of a button, and this drone is flexible. So here's the magic. Here's what makes this drone special. There's nothing to damage or break on it. It's the first full flexible foam, high-density foam, unbreakable, unhurtable, and it's a drone that you can fly out the box instantly, even as a young kid. It's incredible.
I love that. I honestly do. It is so much fun because you can't break it, and you can't easily break things with it. It's just the sort of thing that I'd be sitting at home and I just have a play with it. I just think to myself, I'll fancy a bit of a play with my Striker jet. It sounds so cool as well, Striker. Wasn't that the name of, was that airplane, wasn't it? Striker, was that Striker? Yeah. Just want to say good luck, we're all counting on you. It's 059389. It's such a great price, $54.99. Maybe it's somebody's birthday. Maybe it's just a gift. You know the best gift you can buy anybody? The one that you buy unannounced for no particular reason. We have a rule in our household, even though we do celebrate sort of special occasions and we buy gifts on special occasions. If you see something that you know your loved one would like, you just get it for them anyway. Why wait for a certain time of the year to tell someone you love them or show them that you love them? You can do it literally every day. $54.99, and the kids are going to love this. They really are. It'll keep them occupied, especially as the summer months are approaching. Something for the garden. I think they will be very pleased to receive one of those, and you'll be very pleased for the free time that it will buy you without having to nag them to go and play. 059389. Okay, now the drone code. Just to remind you, we're going to go back to the GX Pro, which is this other graphic coming up in a moment. It's the GX Pro, not the GPS version. That one there. $179.99. It's just, as I was just asking Richard, for that price, you get nothing. And if you paid that price, please go and have a look. Go Google drones right now. Go to Amazon and put in drones. And you could do price at, high to low, or if you want to, or even low to high. Do low to high. See what the lowest price drone is you can buy that has any features in it that are even worth talking about, like the ones that are in the GX Pro. You'd probably get up to £300-400 before you started getting a couple or a handful or a spatter of the features that are in this drone. And you'd have to get up to probably past £500 to get all of them. And with the GPS version of it, you wouldn't even, for the price we're charging, you wouldn't even be able to buy one. So I'm told. Go check it out. Look, if you can buy a better drone for a better price somewhere else, go do it. You won't, because otherwise, you think Richard, as a businessman, isn't sitting at home scouring the internet every day, and that we as a company aren't making sure that our prices are incredibly peachy keen? Of course we are, ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, we're just sitting here broadcasting for no reason whatsoever, because no one's going to buy anything. There are so many people with these in baskets. Please check out. Please check out. Oh, for goodness sake, will you please check out? Again, if you don't check out, you don't get it. If you don't pay, you don't get it. It's pretty simple. But I want you to understand, it doesn't get reserved if you put it in your basket. It is not safe at all. If the stock is needed for a paying customer, the paying customer gets it every time. And that's just the fair playing field for everybody. Right. Yes, very quickly, before we go back to Richard, there is a code that one should observe. It's the Jedi code at all times, but also with a drone. Oh, the drone code.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
By the way, can I just say to Xander, who emailed earlier, lovely to hear from you again. Xander was a viewer from a previous channel that I used to work on ITV. Well, it's the same channel, actually, just a different company. No, I remember you very well and the video you sent. And as Xander will attest, in the drone code, always observe your drone. Richard.
A show. This show has been honestly incredible. So let me talk you around it. Let's tell you why this drone is the right drone for you. So many of you have bought it. So many of you got it in your baskets. You are going to have so much fun. Why is it now the best-selling drone we've ever bought to British TV? Because the number of features you get and the fact that you can use it. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what skills you've got. Out the box, 20 seconds.
Hold on, Rich. Can I interrupt? This
Yes.
is one time I'm going to do this.
Go on.
I'm using my Joker card or whatever.
It's all right.
Would you, if it fits in with what you want to do,
Yep.
I leave it to you. Our floor manager Dave is a willing participant. He wants to fly it with his hand.
He can.
And also learn. Would you be willing to show him how to?
Let's do a demo here, and then after
You
that,
say
maybe
when.
we can come on and we'll let him fly.
You say when.
No
Okay,
worries.
sounds good. Thank
So
you.
let's talk about the features that you get. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability in your GX Pro. That's something that's already standard. That's something that we just throw in for you to allow you out the box 20 seconds to learn to fly it. Then we throw in the live streaming HD camera direct to the screen of your phone. I'm going to show you that in a second. Then we add the features that you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board, normally 700 to 800 quid. It's in your GX Pro, exclusive to STV and ITV. I can hear more of you put it in your basket. Thank you so much. We are absolutely loving having you here at after 2 o'clock in the morning. Then we're going to show you the features that we've got. We're going to talk you round this drone. 2 batteries, the storage case. You have everything that you need, including Follow Me built in. The most feature-packed drone we've ever created. The biggest bundle we've ever put together. The best-selling drone we've ever bought to air. This thing is incredible. It's full size, full fun, full excitement, full magic, and it remains fully flexible.
Feel like me.
But getting closer to that tree, closer to that wall, this drone can do it. Those close-up shots that you do not trust your £1,000 Pro drone, that's what we have reviews telling us. They won't use their Pro drone for close-ups. They've bought the GX Pro to do it. Now, if that doesn't tell you how good this drone is, nothing will. Then we talk about that HD camera. There's no memory card here. You don't have to wait till you land to see what it's being filmed. What makes this drone special is it live streams to the screen of your phone. Now, just so you know the wires, so we can show you the footage live in the studio. It's a wireless system. You don't need to be in a Wi-Fi area. The drone creates the Wi-Fi that the phone locks into. Now, you can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it. What the drone sees live, you see live. So you can literally fly this everywhere. In a minute, I'm going to fly it around the studio because I'm going to show you the level of this camera because it is incredible. But how to use that lens? Fixed angle lens, one angle, one shot, one direction on a normal £600 drone. We've built something in that you don't normally get to a £700-800 drone. We've built in an electronic gimbal for you. So you can change the angle of shot while the drone is still mid-air. In fact, story of my kids, just about a year ago, we were in our local, it's like a little forest near our house. The kids saw a tree and there was a bird's nest in it and they wanted to see it. So we took the drone out of the backpack, flew it up. We made sure we were 10 meters away. We didn't want to disturb the birds, but we could film that shot from above into the bird's nest, higher than the trees, over your friend's wedding venue. You can film those magic shots. The kids playing football in the park, and you can now film it like the FA Cup final. You've got a party at home, and everyone's waving up at the camera. This thing is incredible, and you don't need to be a pro to fly it. It is one finger, one button, controlling that electronic gimbal, and you can use it instantly. But you now want to take this drone into the air, and that's where the real magic happens. This is the difference. This is special. This is why it's now the biggest selling drone we've ever bought to TV. With a normal drone, you have to learn the control sticks. You've maybe tried it, keeping it steady, finding that biting point like the clutch control in a car. Maybe you tried a drone, it hit the ceiling, hit the floor, it wouldn't stay steady, went all over the place, and you thought it was you. It wasn't you, it was the drone that you bought. This is different, totally different. One finger, one button, 3, 2, 1, boom! You've just learned to fly.
Yay.
Out the box, 20 seconds, in the air, hovering. Let me lower it so you can see on your screen. Hovering like it's on a piece of string. That's no hands. No fingers, that is a beginner. This could be Grandad, this could be Grandad Mick, Grandad Julie. Anyone can get this out of the box and start to fly instantly, and it does it on its own. But now the drone is in the air, I want to show you those 2 levels of stability, because that's what makes this drone special and different. No hands on the controller. Altitude lock, the drone knows its height in the air. If the wind knocks it, remembers the height and auto-corrects. You don't do it. The drone does it for you. So it remembers its height and it stabilizes this way, vertically. Then we've got an angle control. It remembers what angle it's at. So if it knocks into the wall, if it hits something, it rights itself. You don't have to do it, the drone does it for you. Then that second camera underneath blocking the floor in shot, allowing you to fly it from the palm of your hand, Rob. The palm of your hand as a beginner, flying like Harry Potter. This thing is incredible. But now let's look at that camera. Because here in the studio, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. But right now, I'm not going to be filmed by a studio camera. I'm going to go hands-free on the GX Pro. V-sign recognises my gesture. 3, 2, 1, boom, records that memory in my phone. That's a memory into your phone book, your photo book in your phone, so you don't have to worry about a memory card or anything. Hand up starts a video, hand down stops a video. This thing is a gesture controlled lens, normally costing you 700 or 800 quid. It's in your GX Pro. But now let's look at something really special. Because you now, Rob, are on camera number 1. But with a click of the button, for the first time I've ever known on a drone at 180 quid, 2 cameras on board. So you're on that first shot, camera number 1, Rob. I'm now on that down shot, camera number 2. That's 2 shots in one from the same drone. But we've also got a vlogging shot from my phone, top left. So 3 shots in one from the same drone at the same time. This thing is incredible. What a show. Thank you so much to all the people with it in your baskets that have ordered it. They're going to have it posted out to you on Monday morning. This is incredible. But it gets better, because how easy is this drone to fly? Speed number 1, up the stairs, round the banisters, learning to fly. Speed number 2, you want to get to an intermediate level. You don't have to go and buy an intermediate drone. You don't have to buy a new camera. You don't have to pay a subscription. It's in the same drone that you bought, learn out the box in 20 seconds as a beginner. And then when you're ready, speed number 3, 25 miles an hour, Rob. That's a football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds.
Wow.
This is a fully fledged pro drone, intermediate drone and beginner's drone in one. And I'm going to apologise to all the shops. Why do you not find the GX Pro in your local high street? Why don't you find it in your big electronic retailer? They don't want to sell you one drone that allows you to learn as a beginner, go to an intermediate and into a pro, because they want to sell you 3 individual drones. Drone number 1, 200-300 quid learning how to fly. Come back a month later, buy your intermediate drone, 400-500 quid. Then your pro drone, nearly £1,000. We've built all 3 into your GX Pro, so you can learn out the box with the same gift, the same present, never having to worry about upgrading, never having to put it down and buy a new one. It's all in your GX Pro, hands-free, pure stability, the best drone that we've ever created and brought to air. And then it gets better, because if you're a pro, if you want to fly just from the screen of your mobile phone, controller off. Your phone now becomes the controller in the app. So as soon as my fingers touch the screen, 2 control sticks appear. They are like googly eyes on the app, but they allow me to fly the drone up to 120 meters with no controller. This is the ultimate, this is the best, this is the most stable, this is the most fun drone, and then I can lock it onto me. This bit, I cannot believe we managed to build in. Everywhere I walk, Rob, everywhere I go, this drone will follow me walking the dog, skiing, out with my friends and family, canoeing. Normally over 1,000 quid, it's in your GX Pro. But it's not just the best at filming, it's not just the most stable, it's not just the drone that you can fly out the box in 20 seconds, beginner, intermediate or pro. It's the most practical drone as well. No 2-minute setup, 5-minute setup, 10 minutes, instantly out the box, ready to fly. So with this drone, you don't miss the magic shot, you don't miss that magic moment. Maybe you're buying a drone just to record your friends and family, to be able to send those videos to relatives in other countries. Maybe you're just recording those memories to carry on down the generations when the whole family got together, so the younger kids, the grandkids can watch back those sorts of bits of footage. Or maybe you're into your social media. This can produce the best Instagram, the best Facebooks, the best TikTok videos. It's incredible. And then it folds up, fits in your pocket. Take it with you everywhere you go. That's the most stable drone we've ever created. This size of the drone, folded up, is fittable in your pocket. That's the size of your GX Pro. Now, sometimes it's hard to recognize the size, so to have a look, that's the size of your drone, size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take this with you everywhere you go. But it's the deal tonight that's incredible. Why have so many of you put it in your basket? Why are so many having this sent out by us to you on Monday morning? Why? Because this drone at under 180 quid now gives you an extra battery included as well. So you get double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic. Our gift to you on this show for being up and watching us. Thank you. Thank you for supporting Shop on TV. What a great channel we now are. How you all got engaged and involved. We are thanking you with that double the flight time, double the flight time, double the fun, double the magic. And then we've added the storage case too. Normally worth 40 quid on top of a drone being bought on its own. It's in your bundle, in your deal, in your package at under 180 quid. Foam lined, space for the drone, controller, battery number 1. Second battery will be fitted in the back pocket here, ready for you. This is the ultimate set, the ultimate collection, our best ever selling drone on British TV that we have brought you. Matching the best price we have ever done this big bundle for. Double the flight time, double the fun. Every feature you've always wanted, auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming cameras, and those features you never thought you could afford. The 2 cameras on board. If you don't want to buy from us, go to the big electronics shop, look for a drone with 2 cameras on board, spend your 700-800 quid and get one, you'll love it. Or get this one at under 180 quid with those 2 cameras. The Follow Me built in, go to the big shops, spend 1,000 quid. You will love the drone you buy for 1,000 quid, but it's in your drone for under 180 quid, our GX Pro exclusive for you. No other shop, no other retailer, we bring it direct from the factory where we create it, design it, produce it, to your door. No middlemen, no people adding a commission here, a percentage here. It is direct to you. You are getting every pro feature you've wanted. All the ones you never thought you could afford at a price that is unbelievable. But the best bit for me, forgetting the drone, how easy it is to fly, the best bit for me are the people in the streets that stop me and tell me, we got that drone, we saw you on TV, we tried it and we love it. We've started something that we tried on drones from the shops and couldn't do it, hit the ceiling. Out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. So whoever you give it to or gift it to, whoever it's going for, you know they're going to enjoy it. You know they're going to love it. There's even a video. There's a link that comes with it, or it's on the Shop on TV website where you've ordered it. Scroll your way down. There is a video that I am there to talk you through the second it lands on your door to having it in the air and ready to fly. Literally scroll down on the page, click the video related to the drone that you've just bought, and I teach you how to fly. This is the ultimate set, the ultimate collection, and you can get your hands on it. Check it out. Let us deliver it to you on Monday morning. Be flying by the weekend, filming by the weekend, creating magic and memories by the weekend. Your time, your show, exclusive to ITV and STV. Get it out, show it off, film and make memories, fly and have fun. This is you and what you could be doing for the rest of the summer. Enjoy.
It's going to go, isn't it? It's almost gone, isn't it, his voice? It's right on the... Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. We'll give David, no, please feel free to give Richard his glass of water so that he can... No, honestly, please. Just go ahead. You can give him a glass of water. You didn't want water? Oh, well, then back to Richard. I'm just kidding. Do you need a moment? Oh, okay. This is really good. Buy it now. Thank you very much for watching. Richard. No. No, seriously, it is. If you don't want one, don't buy it. But, you know, if I were talking to close personal friends, and I know I don't know you all closely and personally, I wish I had the time. But I would say to my close personal friends, buy it now. If they asked me, should I buy one, I would say, yeah, buy one now. And if they said, so if I've got it in my basket, should I check it? I'd say, yeah, check out now. I do recommend these. In fact, my best friend in the whole world, who I went to school with, Mr. Philip, I saw him only the other day. It was one of the nicest evenings I've had for a long time in Pinner, having a lovely Turkish dinner with my former agent from Los Angeles, who's another English guy who was over on visiting the UK. And then we did a pub quiz. And the only reason we did the pub quiz, we went to the pub and all the tables were taken except the ones reserved for the quiz. But the quizzes hadn't arrived. So we sat there and thought, well, I'll just wait until they come and then we'll find somewhere else to sit. And they turned up and they said, no, you can stay if you want, but you'll have to play the quiz. So it was, well, how much is the quiz? £2 to play this pub quiz. So the three of us, me, my mate Phil and Gary, we absolutely trounced them. And we won 30 quid, which paid for our drinks for the evening. It was lovely. But a long story short, actually long story long, my mate Phil he literally, as Richard knows, he got one of Richard's drones. He's got a couple of kids and the whole family love using their drone. So it has been recommended to my closest personal friend in the whole wide world. I don't have many friends. It's quality over quantity, Richard, isn't it?
Watching, she's probably not watching late this night, but your friend Paul,
Phil,
the drone was hand-delivered
by your
my
mum.
mother.
I know, it was.
Because she also lives just down the road. It just happens to be.
Yeah.
So we actually hand-delivered that drone to her by my mother, and he loves it.
I know. Amazing story. What a small world it is. Actually, why do people say it's a small world? You don't go up to people in the street and say, I've never met you before. Big world, isn't it? It's one to think about. Carry on.
Okay. So, by the way, just so you know, if any of you live in Pinner and you order one, I will get my mother to hand deliver it to you if that's what you wish. But anyway, let me tell you.
Go as far as Harrow.
Yeah. And not as far as the M25. We're not going that far, definitely not. Let me explain about this drone. Let me tell you why it's right for you. But what I want to do this time is I want to take it in the air and show you that camera. So, number one, this is a fully flexible drone that anyone can fly with all the features you've always wanted. But when you want to learn it, it's one finger press, one finger button. But now I want to take it in the air and I want to take you round our studio.
Oh,
so
David,
bring the camera. I
oh,
want
wait,
you to
Dave, we're going for it. Oh,
the
yeah.
colours, see the quality of the drone when we fly it. So right now, let's look at those cameras here. Now, we're in front of the studio lights right now. So let me get behind the studio lights and then you can see the quality of this drone.
Take him on a tour, Dave.
Let's go and find David.
Yeah,
so you wanted to know what David, our floor manager, looks like? David, say hello to everyone at home. This is live streaming on the drone in the studio. Then let's come over here. This is where we store all our bits and pieces when we're not doing our shows. Then we bring it back round to the side of our studio. You always love to see the behind the scenes. So this is now bringing the drone back into set over our cameras. This thing is incredible. The sorts of shots that you can create with this drone live streaming are just incredible.
And Dave's going to have a go, right?
Hey, Dave's going to have a go. Not with one camera, with two cameras on board this drone. So look, let me land it. Let's give it a go. So 3, 2, 1. You don't have to learn how to land it. You just press one button to do it. But David, you wanted to give it a go. I'm going to teach you how to fly.
He hasn't got a microphone on, but if you talk loudly enough, we'll hear you.
It's all right. Now, I'm going to unplug the camera just so you can hold the controller. And it's dead simple. So now the drone is on the floor. One button here. That's your takeoff and land button. So press it. Drone goes straight into the air. It stops at 1.5 meters and it's ready to go. Now, by the way, just while it's here before David touches it, that's altitude lock. So it gives you that stability while you're flying. Now, David, with this one, go right and left, and the drone is going to go to the sides. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to learn it. Just go right, left. The drone will go in and out. Then when we want to go up and down is this one. So a little bit up, a little bit down. It is simple to learn to fly with this drone. But now you want to fly with your hand,
Yeah, he wants to do the Harry Potter thing.
Now we've got that gesture control lens and that second camera. Put your hand underneath and let it follow you, David. So walk back towards me. The drone's going to walk with you.
Wow.
As soon as your hand is underneath it, it locks onto your fingers and will then follow where you go. So you don't have to be a pro. You don't have to learn the controller. The drone does it for you. This thing is immense. It's incredible. And you can have this next week flying and filming everywhere you go.
Well done. Good
the
effort.
most stable drone, the most controlled drone, with that altitude lock built
It doesn't
in.
keep flying,
That
does it?
angle lock built in. No.
If you
stops
press
dead.
it stops. It just stops
It's
dead.
called proportional control. The reason those drones of the past used to go all over the place, hitting the ceiling, hitting the floor, is when you went, say, to the left and let go, it carried on going to the left.
Yeah.
When you went to the right and let go, not the GX Pro. It stops dead. It's completely stable.
So,
and then let me plug our camera cable back in, because you get the live stream direct to your phone. We need to plug it in so we can put it out onto your TV set. Now you can look at that camera too.
And that causes a bit of a
this
delay,
is
by the way.
HD camera live streaming. Now I'm going to be filming me right now for a second, and I'm not going to use the controller, because with a V sign it recognises my gesture. 3, 2, 1, boom, memory's recorded in the phone. Hand up starts the video. Hand down stops the video. This drone controls from me, and it's visually recognising me. Now it's looking at me. I'm going to change the angle of that lens, because I've got an electronic gimbal built in. So I can change the angle of shot at any point. So I'm now filming myself on that changed angle from above. This drone is immense. It's incredible. Then I can adjust the angle of that front camera, because I've got my electronic gimbal back up to now from the floor to film Rob. But then while it's filming Rob, I can then integrate my second camera on board. So with a click, I now bring in 2 cameras. That's
Filming
a drone
me,
with
filming
2
you.
cameras.
Aha!
Camera number 1, filming you, Rob. Camera number 2, the down shot, can be over 120 metres away filming me. Both recorded at the same time. A blogging shot, top left, 3rd shot in a row. That's 3 shots in one from the same drone at the same time. The most unbelievable drone that you would be spending maybe double or triple the price to get less features in the shops than we built in to your GX Pro now. Speed number 1 is nice and steady up the stairs, learning how to fly. Speed number 2, doubling that. We've now got intermediate speed. So you've got an intermediate drone in the same box that you got out the box and learnt to fly in 20 seconds. Speed number 3, full professional level flying.
Oh, hello.
25 miles an hour, football pitch
nice
distance in
breeze.
12.5 seconds in the same drone you just learnt with, and were able to let go of the controller the second you got it out the box. That is altitude lock, so you know what height it is in the air. It is controlling by the palm of your hand if you wish to. The angle, if you knock it in the air, it rights its angle. This drone isn't good, Rob. It is genuinely incredible. And then, when you're learning to fly and you're ready to do it, controller off, you can now fly this drone from the screen of your phone. So you can literally fly it from the mobile. The most stable, easiest to fly drone we've ever created. Locking onto me and on follow me mode. So everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, it recognises my face and it follows me. I could be walking the dog, I could be skiing, I could be out canoeing with my family and the drone's gonna follow me. And then it folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. My word, this show has been crazy. Thank you so much for so many people ordering this drone, checking out their baskets. The people that haven't yet checked out, thank you very much. Enjoy it. We will ship these on Monday morning direct to your door. 2 days is what we expect. Definitely by next weekend when the sun's coming out, you're going to be filming and flying. You're going to get 2 batteries inside this box, doubling your flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic. And remember, no license, no registration needed. With this drone, you have Class Drone Zero Toy category built by us for you. Double the flight time, double the fun, but also no license and no ID required. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. But it's the price of this bundle. The original price for the GX Pro was 250 quid drone alone. We didn't sell 1 or 2 of them at that price. We didn't sell 10 or 20 of them at that price. Thousands of them at that price tonight. This isn't even the original GX Pro. We have upgraded it. It's the RDM upgrade. That means more stability, more speed, more fun, more excitement in this drone at less price, 180 quid. And then we're going to give you the extra battery in there. So double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic on us. I can hear more of you putting in your basket. Thank you so much. Enjoy your drone. Then it gets better because we're also giving you the storage case. So now you've got all the protection in your drone as well. Look, if you want to film, you want to fly, you want to experience that fun, record those memories, get this drone test it, and try it. 5-star reviews coming out of our ears. People love it, and they're happy to write that they love it. Why? Because one finger, one button, it's flying. One finger, one button, it's ready to use. Foam line, space for the drone, controller, battery number 1. Second battery in there as well, doubling your flight time, doubling the fun, doubling excitement, doubling the magic. Look. Every pro feature you've always wanted in a drone that you've always thought I'd never be able to fly, you can now fly. A drone you thought I wouldn't be able to afford to get all those features I want, you can now afford it. This has everything and then more. We kept adding and adding and adding. There's no middleman here. This comes straight from the factory, produced by us, designed by us, created by us, to your door. Nowhere in between, no magazines, no catalogues, no salesman. It is direct to you. That's why you get all those features for the price. 2 cameras on board is normally in £700-800 quid drones. It's in your GX Pro. That Follow Me, normally £1,000, is in your GX Pro delivered to your door. Big smiles, big fun, big excitement. You getting it out next weekend, all the way through the summer. Filming, flying, recording memories. What an incredible gift. What an unbelievable price. And what a brilliant, brilliant drone. The best-selling drone we've ever brought to British TV. Making us now, we believe, one of the biggest retailers' drones in this country, if not actually the biggest now. Because more of you buy our level of drones than any other type of drone there is, full stop, in the country. Because it gives you all the features you want without paying that extended price that you may find elsewhere. Unbelievable drone, brilliant bundle. Best-selling drone we've ever done, and if you've ordered it, if you've checked it out, you will have it filming and flying before the end of next week. Enjoy it.
Amazing. Come on over, Rich.
Okay.
Let's have a chit-chat. By the way, I have a special request. This is, or I should say, sorry, Rob from Covent Garden has requested, can we have T-shirts that say phone, drone, drone, phone? We really should. Wouldn't those be great? I think they'd be amazing.
And one day, when we sort the graphics out, we can even bring it up on the screen.
Amazing! I know. I've been making the graphics for the next 3 days. Our machine died.
Yep.
Sorry, yeah.
That's all right.
And then we've got two spares, but we can't get them in till next week sometime. Now, what I was going to say was, why do people regret when they don't check out their baskets?
Okay, look. When we produce a drone, we give you every feature that we can. We produce this specifically for you on STV and ITV. When our stocks are gone, there's no shop you can go to. There's no other place you can go and get them. It is here, and that's where you can get them. So for all the people watching, if you want to be filming this summer, if you want to be filming those memories, look, we may be able to get some in for the big C for Christmas, but we literally can't bring any more in than we've landed in the UK till probably November or December this year. This is your time to get it, your time to have it throughout the summer, to film, to record those memories, but knowing whoever you give it to or gift it to, they can fly. And to me, that, Rob, is the most important thing. Because all I ever hear about is I bought this drone. Oh, this one was 600, 700 quid. I bought it because everyone told me it was going to be the best because it was the most expensive. It had the most feature. It had the most this, most that. And then they couldn't fly it.
Isn't it? It's a falsehood, isn't it? When it used to be that the most expensive meant the best. It doesn't anymore. This type of show, it has proven that that's not always the case. The best is the best, regardless of what the price is.
Yeah.
And if you get it from the right place, like here, it's lower. Is there anything you haven't covered that you want to cover, that you should cover, that you need to cover?
I just want to tell you that no license is needed, no registration, no fee, no ID. That's confirmed. That's from the CAA. We built this new Class Drone Zero toy category. We do want you to fly safely, though, so we've got the drone code. Now, we've been playing it out throughout the show. It's on our website, so you can click on that little video section on the website. That will tell you where to fly, where not to fly. That makes drone flying safe. Look, we are responsible. We're not saying you don't need a registration or ID because we're not responsible. We're telling you that because you do not need it. No. But you should always follow those rules to make sure you're flying in the right places, not over airfields, not somewhere where there's commercial flights.
Not near people if you haven't asked their permission and stuff like that. Yeah.
So all that is common sense. It's in the drone code. But this drone is, for me, the only drone that I know of that you can literally open a box. The batteries are pre-charged. By the way, the controller, you go and have a look at any other drone in the high street below about 500 quid. You've got to put double A's in it. You've got to put triple A's in it. no batteries in this controller. It plugs into USB just like the batteries do.
Amazing.
So you don't have to do anything. Everything is pre-charged, ready to go. If this is a gift or a present, you can rip it open the birthday, the day they get it, and they can fly it a minute later.
I think that's what is so great about this. I remember even with remote control cars and planes and helicopters, the disappointment factor, there was the initial excitement, like, oh, this is amazing.
Yep.
Then you tried to fly or drive the thing and it was really hard. And that's it, that's the last time anyone ever played with it. Honestly, you could be blindfolded and hung upside down by your ankles and still fly this.
And do you know something else? We always forget this. Do you remember when you were younger, or maybe you bought them for the kids, you've gone to the supermarket and you bought 2 remote control cars, one red, one blue, so the kids can have a little go with them and they could race them. And then you found that you moved one controller and both moved at the same time.
Yes.
Because they all work on the same
point.
thing. These are digital. So if you buy 2 of these drones, or you buy 4 of these drones, or you buy 8 or 10 or 12 or 20, you can use them in the same airspace and there will never be an interference between them.
I didn't even think about
So with
that.
this drone, it's a full digital lock, cannot be interfered by anything else, so you have the safety and the knowledge that when you fly, you're not suddenly going to start controlling someone else's. Someone else isn't going to start controlling your drones. And that happens on the high street because they use a different system of control. This is a full 2.4G digital system, which means no interference from any other remote control.
Absolutely extraordinary. So, as I think I like to try and create distinctions so that people understand what they're buying and why buy the GX Pro Ultra versus the GX Pro GPS. So I think I've fathomed it. That, you know, the Pro Ultra is really for the enthusiast who wants the best they can get from essentially a really affordable drone. The GPS is for the prosumer, and who wants to get as much as they can get from the price that they're paying. And the differences are fairly minor, I mean, but also fairly major at the same time.
They are. It's for that next. It's when you know that you want to go really to that next level. Maybe you want to do more outside filming. You want to take this when you're going bike riding and stuff like that. Then maybe the GPS is the version for you. Why? Number one, the camera is upgraded, 1080p, the highest resolution of HD we've ever bought into one of our drones. But it's the GPS integration using satellites in the sky. They beam down, just like your sat-nav. If you have a car, you have a sat-nav. It tells you where the car is, where you want to go to, and it tells you the route that you need to get there, but you have to drive it. With a GPS drone, you don't have to drive it. You can bring up the Google map on the app. The app is free. There's no in-app purchases here. You bring up the Google map of the area where you are, and it will know where you are because it's a GPS drone.
Right.
You choose point 1. That's where you want it to fly first, over that tree. You want it to go over to the car, then come back around the building and land in front of your feet. You just press go. You press the screen on the map to say where you want it to fly. Press go. It will lift to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, then land exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. You can choose where you want it to fly. By the way, with the GPS drone, if it's running low on battery while you're flying it, it knows it's running low on battery. Do you know what it does? It brings itself back to you.
I was going to ask that. It's literally, it flies back when
it does. You don't have to press a button.
So there's no chance of it dropping out of the sky, you know, 100 meters away.
No, wherever it is, it knows how much battery it needs to return to you, and when it needs to return to you, it uses that battery to bring itself and land at your feet. You will not lose it. You will not end up with a battery running out. It's brilliant. The GPS is for that next level. When you know you want to go that bit further, when you want to take that extra step. But there's something special about the GPS because it's the first one that we know of with 2 technologies in it. So we have still kept that beginner's technology of that second camera, optical flow, that puts that picture shot on the floor, locks it in place, so inside keeps it nice and steady. So as a beginner, with our GPS, out the box 20 seconds, you can still fly it. Indoors, using the optical flow technology. Then take it outside when you become the pro level, click the button to add the GPS, satellites beam down, lock in, and you've now got that.
But also it becomes a whole family thing because you could have the really serious, you know, droner. And then you could also have, you know, the
younger kids can use it indoors.
Too.
You can take it outdoors, and the price for that GPS genuinely is incredible. Look, we don't say this lightly. Go and check it out. Go and have a look on the internet. Find the same features for anywhere close to that price. It's incredible.
I mean, you know, $259.99. I do love that. It's like, this is, I'm trying to think of an equivalent. This is like buying Photoshop, whereas versus a piece, but someone who's only used to using a piece of paper can still do a drawing. Right? It's an amazing price. And as you were saying, for that price of £260, you wouldn't even get a GPS drone, would you? In fact, we just had a testimonial. Who was that from again? from Joe. Oh, for the Wonder Broom. Sorry. So the Wonder Broom, he was saying that it does exactly.
Yeah.
Said one for years, and he said they do exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, we have a review. Now, I'm not sure we can bring it up on the screen at the moment. We've got a review for someone that genuinely says they spent nearly £1,000 on a drone, and what they got was pretty much the same as what we were showing on TV, and they were gutted because we had the similar feature set on our
I
GX
know,
Pro.
we were live when that happened. Yeah,
and let me just explain to you, there's no middleman here.
Jody and
We are
Catherine,
designing it from the factory and bringing it straight to your door. There's no middle person, there's no commission to be paid, there's no extra salesman, there's no someone importing it
No
in and
celebrity
charging a charge. No, none of that. That's why we can give you the features that others maybe charge you 2 or 3 times the price for, but we are giving it to you in the GX Pro. It's not in any other shop, it's not in any other retailer, we're not paying to get in a big catalogue. This is yours, ready to go, out the box, 20 seconds, under 180 quid. It is incredible.
This is that review that Richard was talking about. Jody got Ken for his birthday a £980 drone with 1 camera, and he loves it. He said the one on ShopOnTV is better quality than his one, and feels gutted because he's sitting on his sofa and he's really sad about the price that they paid, wishing that he had the one that we were selling on ShopOnTV. Yeah, I know. By the way, I just want to say, Chaz, who had that £1,000 drone that ended up in a river and ruined and gone and lost forever, he might be doing some freelance work here. I think I'll get him to do a drone show.
Fantastic.
Just for fun.
I made him cry when I showed him the 2 cameras on our
Yes,
drone.
I know you did. Anyway, closing moments. You've got about a minute or so. You want a little fly around?
It is. Look, let's just
final
take it in
hurrah.
the air. You've got every feature you want, all the ability to fly out of the box in 20 seconds, and let me prove it to you. Battery pre-charged, battery ready, app free. Don't need to do anything with it. You just take one finger, press one button, your drone's in the air. That is how easy it is to fly, but now it's in the air, let's fly it. Let's go over those cameras and literally a pass over our studio cameras into the back of our set so you can see what it's like in a TV studio. Then looking over the top of the camera straight back at us. My phone's about to run out of battery, but it doesn't matter because the drone isn't. So let's bring that back nice and slow.
Can I just say that's not what it
into
looks
our
like in a
studio.
normal TV studio. That's just because
Look
we're
at
here
the
every night.
colours
So
here.
we...
Look at the way
not as
this
tidy as it
drone
would be.
works. The V sign takes a photo. The hands up, down starts and stops a video. The most stable drone that you can fly instantly, filming those memories, the exhilaration of taking it into the air, and how simple is it? Speed number 1 for a beginner, up the stairs, round the banisters, you can learn to fly in seconds, then take it out the window, down the garden, round the shed, into the park, intermediate flying higher than the trees, swooping under the park benches, and then speed number 3, professional level, 25 miles an hour,
Wow.
in 12.5 seconds drone, ultimate stability and control, and then take the controller off because you can fly this drone just from the screen of your mobile phone. A drone that is controllable from the app. As soon as your fingers touch the app, 2 control sticks appear. They are now your control sticks on your drone, locking onto you. So it's now follow me, normally over 1,000 quid. This thing is incredible, folds up, fits in your pocket, Rob. Take it with you everywhere you go. The most stable drone, the easiest to fly drone, no license needed, no registration, no fee. Even at the end of the show, I can hear people coming in, checking out those baskets.
Really, one more time.
That's the size of your drone.
One more time.
And the controller, drone, phone. Phone, drone, and the bundle, incredible. Get it, enjoy it, have fun with it.
Richard, appreciate everything.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you so much. We'll see you again next week. I'll see you tomorrow night. Mike Saint is going to be here with the Merlin 2-in-1 lightweight vacuum cleaner, which we're looking forward to. Check out your baskets. Check them out. Pay for your drones. Get a drone. They're so much fun. And if you don't, then, well...